Yeah, Nate. Yeah. Urbance. That
What?
for anybody that doesn't know, Urbance means a combination of urban dance. And then we've been making fun of Ben for that. That's like an inside joke with him.
Yeah.
Because he brought that up as a news article, and then we just like tease him about it to the point that we put it into the intro music.
And he's not even on the show anymore.
Yeah, he fired us from. I started on his podcast, and then
He hates
me and Freddie got on there.
He hates the joke that bad that he kicked us off and said, "Do your own fucking show."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, rage quit.
No, you rage quitted us.
He said, "I'll control it, delete you."
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, but to his credit, though, like he said he was gonna do his own podcast, but he just like he doesn't even get around to that. So it's like, yeah, he just doesn't want to do anything now, you know.
Well, we don't know that. He could be busy. Are you there at his house, staring into his window?
Well, we know he ain't busy getting busy.
How do you know? He's got a girlfriend.
In Canada.
He could have.
Yeah, what's he the Flash?
I don't get the joke. Okay, so let's.
Well, if he's able to go back and forth that fast, hopefully he slows it down when he gets there. If you know what I mean.
No. So let's do a introduction here. Who do we got on the show this week?
We have Misty. She is a mime right now. She's giving me the finger because she's such a sweetheart. Fuck you. Oh, she speaks. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to say hi, but I guess that'll do also. If you want.
Yeah, we'll take a fuck you. That's the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna play this.
Fuck you!
Right?
Swish said.
Swish, swish.
Yeah. And then obviously we got Nate here.
Yo.
Oh, don't say obvious. He has yet to appear on camera, so he could be you throwing your voice.
Yeah, I'm throwing all two voices while I'm doing my own voice.
You can say fuck you to your pretend person. It's okay. I won't judge you. I really
You're so good at throwing your voice. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Talk, throwing voice.
Totally
we'll talk at the same time there.
Right.
But yeah, this is Master Nate we got here.
Nate Dogg.
Yep. I definitely exist. I am definitely not a figment of Ian's imagination. For sure.
Never know.
Should we nickname you Dominate?
No. No, not at all, actually. That's horrible.
Absolutely not. That's horrible.
Would you want
terrible?
Would you prefer Would you prefer Dominate or Masternator?
Well, no, that sounds terrible. Why would I want to do that?
Why would you do either of those?
Well, I'm asking
terrible idea.
If you were forced to use either of those.
If I was forced to use either of those, I would just end it. Be like, click, click, boom.
Oh, no. Now he's trying to be hip, but he's a little late there.
I'm late to the show on everything. I saw that cat playing the piano like 5 years late, and I went to show the old people, and they're like, we know, Nate. We've seen this already.
That cat was already dead 5 years before that video even surfaced. So you're like, this cat's been dead 10 fucking years at this point.
It's true. I'm like, you guys gotta see this. It's a cat playing a piano. We know, Nate. We're old. seen this 5 years ago.
Yeah. We saw it when it was interesting.
I forgot how it even goes.
Oh, hold on. I got an alt tab to see what the hell my brother said something. Okay. Oh. Solange says no. Oh. I asked Ben if he was going to be on the show, and his Canadian girlfriend said no.
She answered for him. Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I got a whip emoji on here.
I can download one on my phone.
Whip it. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Whipped.
Now you just ruined it, Nate.
I did.
It was cool too. You tried to do it, and that's the bad thing. You made it a dirty thing.
Do they have a just want to go home sad emoji?
Yeah. Oh, whoa, God, there's pills and knives and a gun. And then smoking. This emoji is a bad influence. Tigers and sushi. See, on my phone I can search, but I don't think I can do it on the Hangouts. Need to find a picture of a cat and then a whip.
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 No, say cool.
Cool.
And then say whip.
Whip.
Now say cool whip.
Cool whip.
You motherfucker.
Cool it, man. Okay.
Cool Wheaton seems like a nice guy.
Wheaton. So
do we still have that one viewer?
Oh yeah, he's on the last.
He said what?
I think it was a couple episodes ago. He commented like 5 times or something.
He said, "Don't ever bring that Nate fucker on again." So.
Oh, I bet he did. He's like, I'll find out where he lives.
Yeah.
Well, one viewer guy, shout out to you.
And his Frank's family, I think, listens sometimes.
Frank has a family?
No, I'm an orphan, you son of a bitch.
I didn't want to bring up your painful past. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're a disembodied voice, so you're worse off than I am.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Projecting your pain onto someone else.
Nate, I got something for you right here, buddy. Oh, look, I got 2 of them. 2 of them. That's me telling him to sit and spin.
Before we got on, Nate was asking, what the fuck is pinstriping?
Yeah, what the fuck is pinstriping?
It's badass art is what it is.
I'm Googling it right now. Googling it.
Galogling?
Excuse me, I am, not you.
Gloggling.
Yeah, I'm busy.
While you do that, why don't you talk about your week, Frank? Or did you want to? Do we have any volunteers first? Does Misty want to talk about how it's like this? Do you want to introduce yourself or anything?
Okay,
No.
Misty, his girlfriend.
Oh, sorry.
Well, did you want to talk about how she used to work? She's helping me. She's trying to help me out with my hard drive and stuff. She used to work in data recovery.
Oh.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, pinstripe is cool.
Yes. 3 weeks later and shit.
But tell us, Missy, don't those people that try to offer those services like Best 5 that try to recover your data and stuff for you, is that like that's all bullshit you said, right?
Get me started.
Total BS.
Yeah, because I remember I went there and they quoted me like $2,000 or something.
It'll make me cry and avoid me.
Hey, by the way, I quote you $2,000. Give it up.
You want my money?
Oh, I told Ben I was looking for the pussy whipped emoji. He says, better be pussy whipped than dick slapped.
What?
What?
What? Okay. So anyway, so who was telling us about their day? How was your day? Did the other kids at school tease you?
Wait, does it say suck a fat baby dick? Yes,
Mhm.
in the chat.
Wow, you're fine.
Suck a fat baby's dick. In case you were wondering
Yes.
if we were going to be demonetized, yes.
Dude, I'm surprised we're still even allowed on here, dude.
Oh yeah.
Right. There was apparently a dude that got kicked off of Twitter because he did a tweet about how he was going to murder a fly. He's like, you bastard, I'm going to murder you.
I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah.
Murder.
Joyrides.
Soichi.
I can
Listen,
see
Judge,
so
I'm a
much.
victim of circumstance.
I'm about to show my.
Trying to think, but nothing happens.
Pink Panther trying to kill that fly.
Okay, so this is like school now. Now, Nate, you gotta talk about your day here. It's your turn
Okay.
now.
So I got to see the total eclipse of the sun in Tennessee. It got really dark out, like pitch black,
Uh-huh.
and temperature dropped 10 degrees. And then you could look up directly at the sun, and your eyes, you didn't go, my eyes, why, God, why, my eyes. It was amazing.
Yeah, here, I took a picture over here.
That's what you guys got? Holy crap, that sucks.
Why?
That's what you got, really?
Yeah, what's wrong with this? I mean, you could see it pretty good.
You know, I suck a toenail because I didn't get to see it. I was dealing with a screaming 3-month-old that my sister had over.
It was kind of hard because it was a bit cloudy, but
Oh no, that was before the screaming children.
In 7 years, you'll get an opportunity.
yeah, they always, like I was telling Frank before, like they always make it seem like it's actually worse to stare at the eclipse than it is just the straight sun.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, because you look at it, you go, it's just not the real sun. So I could look at it, and you look at it longer. Because if you actually see the sun, you look up, you go, oh, fuck, that's the sun. I better not look at it. The eclipse, you go, I'm trying to see it, and I don't. And then your eyeballs get cooked.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay for you to look at it. Your fucking corneas are fucked anyway, right?
Well, I don't want to lose all my vision, but I use my DSLR with a viewfinder hood, so I was just looking through it digitally.
Did you see that video?
There's a screen.
I can't remember if I shared it here. There was that guy who hooked up like a telescope to a camera, and it melted the lens.
Oh my God.
He pointed at the sun, and he put the camera on the end of it, and like it was burning the sidewalk where it came through the viewfinder, and we took it off. The lens had melted.
That's so awesome. I love it when things burn like that village.
Yes.
All right.
I see that guy at King of Random on YouTube. He messed with those parabolic mirrors or magnifiers that get it to like 4,000 degrees or something somehow. You know, it's not just like your little magnifier you burn ants with. This shit will like melt metal and stuff. You know.
I went to a graduation party, and I may have lost a large magnifying lens that somebody else might have accidentally found.
May have lost my ass.
May.
I might have lost it along with some fireworks. Conveniently.
I lost it. I lost it in a fire. Die in a fire. Die in a fire.
If my child and her boyfriend end up in jail for catching something or someone on fire,
This is the police. Get down on the ground now.
You and all those other voices.
Yeah, it's like our door gets kicked down. We've been monitoring this transmission.
All right. So here's the thing I was talking about. The photographer shows what happens. You try to shoot the eclipse without a filter. I'm gonna scrub through and just find some stills here. See, he's got a tripod with a big ass lens set up and a camera right there, right?
Right.
And let's scrub through. He's got a Canon. See, Canon camera. Oh, Rebel XT. What? And where the fuck is it? Trying to find. Ooh, burnt the shit out of that part. He takes it away. There's melted shit. I thought I saw the lens pulled away like fucking liquid. It was crazy.
So it was like Terminator.
Yeah, it was a. I mean, it shows you can see the inside of the camera because it's fucked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, where the hell is when he pulls it away?
Eyeballs.
Right, it cooks your eyes. And our president did that shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute, what did our president do?
He took his fucking glasses off and stared at the eclipse. Because, they gave him glasses. They're like, here you go, Mr. President. You'll need to protect your eyes. Oh, shit, Mr. President, you're a fucking idiot.
This message is brought to you by Donald Trump.
Well, anyway, there's a video, and I don't want to show the video in its entirety because, you know how that's
like, no, he's like, I'm behind a wall. I'm safe.
Right.
Do you guys see that giant chicken that was in front of the White House?
Yeah, with the Trump hair.
Yeah. Am I late to the game on that one?
How you gonna get a Trump wig for Halloween, Nate? Trump hair wig.
No.
So Nate,
Those things are real. Yeah.
You said you went to Tennessee. Is there anything else you were up to, sir?
I went to an underground cave. It was 80 feet underground, and I went to Mammoth Cave.
I hate your face.
Caves usually aren't above ground. Because even if they're on the ground, technically, if it's a cave, it's in the fucking ground.
Yes, but this one was below ground, believe it or not, 80 feet below ground.
So a really deep-ass cave. Gotcha.
Yeah. And if
As opposed to the high caves.
That's right.
I was at the cave that was 80 feet above the fucking floor, right? So, like, we were,
They're amazing. They're in the air.
Starting to sound like we're going to be talking about the descent.
That's right.
So,
did you find Bin Laden's Pringles bag in there or something?
He ate all of them. Sour cream and onion. He ate every single one of those things. Don't you bring that up.
You were pissed, huh?
I was pissed.
So, okay. So who's next?
Yeah, but didn't he have some leftover uneaten Nature Valley bars? Don't you like those? Don't you like the granola?
I'll granola you. No, that sounds gross, actually. I will not granola you.
I don't know. Is it too late to take that back, Frank?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yep. Too late.
It's recorded.
Mm-hmm. Out there forever.
We're gonna make that into a sound. We're gonna make that into a sound effect now.
Granola you. What the hell?
You're gonna. And I'll slow it down a little bit, so it'll be like, "I'll granola you." Well, anyways, what have you been up to, Frank?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow I get to go to a flea market with my dad. That's going to be fun. My dad and father-in-law.
That does sound fun.
Walk around in the mud looking at hillbilly shit. Because it's a bunch of rednecks selling guns, hunting dogs, and just shit they have in their house. Just old crap.
Oh, that sounds so much fun.
White trash wants their guns.
Well, like I told you, I went the one time and I got a bunch of old VHS tapes for like $1.
Yeah.
And they had like all these NRA and anti-Hillary posters everywhere. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just go in there with my mouth shut, like, okay, don't shoot me.
You're not a member?
No, I'm a Democrat.
Are you a Democrat or a Republican?
Oh, what now?
Republican.
Or Republican.
Republican. That's what Jesse Ventura calls him.
Shit, I would have been your father, son, but the dog beat me over the fence first.
I don't know
Oh.
what that means.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Anyway,
Canada
hi.
news.
Do you have anything interesting going as far as technology or anything? Like, he's trying to get like a crazy, like, how many monitors do you have now, Frank? 4, you said?
Well, yeah, I have 4. The fourth one though this one's just a placeholder. I need to get another big one like this one. Because that's only 17 inches. This is 27. See, that's 10 inches. Like my dick. Also, I got this guy, Funko Pop Bob Ross.
I could actually, that's probably the only Funko Pop I will support is a Bob Ross.
My wife got me that. I also have some Fallout ones, Marty McFly, and Boba Fett.
McFly.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, he's got the hat. You still got that, Nate?
Yeah.
Ooh, my knee popped. Okay, so that's what's been going on with me. Anybody else have any cool stuff going on with them?
Yeah, I have well, it's not really cool.
Oh,
But,
well, never mind. Why even do it then?
No, it's not cool, but I had a computer blow up here.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, so that computer that you got your pop on there for Nate.
Yeah.
That he admits he has a drink. No, it's just my server rack, so it's like it's on top of it, so it's all covered.
I, the voice, admit that I have a drink that's unopened. That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, Doug will shit all over you if you say yeah.
Yeah, Doug was like making a huge deal because Frank said that he keeps a drink on his table by his computer.
Well, because there was a picture of a guy. He's like, that guy's got a drink by his computer. I go, yeah, I have like one by my computer right now. He's like, what?
Amen.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person that owns a computer that doesn't have a drink next to their computer.
Oh, this guy. You haven't met Doug yet. He's a treat.
Yeah. He's like
I work out.
what were you saying? You said something like, yeah, I keep like a glass of like, what do you usually drink, Frank?
Mountain Dew or Surge.
Yeah, he said he had like a Surge or something next to it, and he's like, so you admit that you have a Surge right next to your computer.
Yeah.
It's like in a court battle, man. But anyways, I have my old XP machine blew up. I was working on my main computer here, and I was having to upload some stuff to OneDrive because it's really like for some reason uploading to OneDrive is like really slow. It's like because what?
Because it's uploading.
Well, yeah, it's uploading, but it's not using my full upload amount for some reason, specifically for OneDrive. So I just had it working on the background on this computer, so I don't have to worry about anything on here because like you have to keep the Firefox window open the whole time for some reason. But so I was doing that, and then I was working on here, and the next thing I hear like a loud crackle, and I even noticed like the lights in my room dim a little bit, and I start.
That's what it was.
What? Well, did you see a thing dim yesterday? That'd be crazy if my computer caused like the whole like a small brownout with the whole building. But it started smelling like it smelled like chemicals or something. So like I quickly unplugged it. I thought it was maybe my my router or whatever, because that's on like a shelf above it. So I had to totally unplug everything and take everything out, and I tested the router on a separate outlet, and the router worked fine. So I was like, okay, it's got to be the computer, and I don't know. I'm thinking it might be like the power supply on it or something blew up.
Or the whole thing. And
Well,
you should just leave
hopefully not the whole thing, because I do have some files on the hard drives on there, so I have to test through with the different power supply. So, yeah.
You didn't let your friend play with this hard drive, did you?
No, I didn't.
You're always
Don't make my eye twitch.
You're always letting your friends like, oh, I'll fix your hard drive.
Yeah.
No, well, he's going to be doing it under my supervision, and the main thing I only need help with is doing the, the processor and the thermal paste and stuff.
What? Oh, that friend is coming over to. That's
Ruby.
He's helping you fix your computer.
Yeah, but at least I'm going to be watching him this time.
Ask him if he was drunk when he took that thing apart.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him about that. But yeah,
your hard drive is on the internet. This is why you don't take it to blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And people are editing the thing. Best Buy, Kmart, Walmart, Walgreens.
Best Buy can suck your donkeys.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that thing? Did you guys see the thing about Best Buy?
What happened with Best Buy?
They sold water for $40 in
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Someone at Mark's assured me that it was a mistake. Yeah, a mistake.
Well, they pretty much said that they're not supposed to be selling water. That was like a rare thing where they were like trying to sell that stuff in that specific Best Buy. Because I haven't seen cases of water or anything by this Best Buy by the mall around here.
I have. I've seen it all.
Okay.
I've seen everything.
But yeah, I've just been doing more office work and trying to get all of my programs on here installed. Like I was telling you, I installed Simplified 3D on here so I could get the 3D printer up and working.
Ooh, how's it working?
I need your help first with it. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. I was measuring I promised my stepmom that I'm gonna make these bone shaped like outlet covers for like light switches and stuff, because they have the dog bone business and stuff where they sell dog bones and dog beds.
Oh yeah, that'd be so easy.
Yeah, so like I took measurements with the digital calipers that I showed you and Nate, and I'm gonna be trying to model that. That should be pretty easy to model. And I still haven't forgotten about your modular frame idea. You still want to do that, right? Okay, I won't say any more about it. Yeah, that's about it. You got anything else to say, Frank, or anything?
Boobs.
Yeah. But yeah, I invited Doug. We'll see if he'll come on though.
He'll send you a message. So no show.
like, I work out.
Well, actually, we didn't do the show during the weekend. He said he wasn't feeling good on Sunday, so.
Working out.
Yeah, he's been.
I work out.
I work out.
I pig out.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dude, let's see if I wish we could go back and find those episodes somehow, and because he always talks about working out and stuff, but then he's like on the show he's like eating pizza, or he was eating ice cream one time, and the ice cream he just like drips on his shirt.
Ding, 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 ding.
You knew a bodybuilder what?
That ate like that.
Hey, I eat like that. What are you saying, Ian?
You eat sloppy?
Anyway, so is it time for our first segment of the show?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've been here, mate, when we did this. But yeah, we'd like to do a segment on the show called Tech Check.
Man your battle stations. Man your battle stations. Station.
All right. Let me put up some pictures.
Yeah, Frank made that.
Whoa. Frank, put on your Guy Fawkes mask for crying out loud.
Do what?
Put on your Guy Fawkes mask. The anonymous mask.
I know what a Guy Fawkes mask is. I bought it.
You bought one?
It's
Why
in
did
the
you
back.
buy one?
No reason. Okay, so
Oh.
is this the first one, huh? The pretty good build?
These are average battle. I took a couple from decent, and the whole thing for this is, I think we should review these average battle stations and really try to figure out like how can they make these, like get them out of the average. What can they do?
Take them up one step higher, huh?
Yeah, give them suggestions or
Can you
something.
take me higher?
Come on, you know the rest of the words. You got us. Come on, Scott
Yeah.
Staff.
Can you take? Nope, actually
Nope.
don't.
Gotcha.
Fail.
What's that song where he's like, I'm looking for a higher love.
Right. Okay, so this first setup here, he's got an L-shaped desk. Then he doesn't have anything over here. He's got like an in basket. Like he's gonna get fucking. Here's your memo. Need those TPS reports. And I guess that's a fridge.
Yeah.
Is it? There's not a fridge. Is that a fridge?
That is so boring.
Boring.
And he's
But
got.
you don't like that computer
Bad
setup?
job. Sorry.
What kind of
What?
computer do you have, by the way, Misty? I was just curious.
Unfortunately, right now I am stuck with a laptop.
Oh, did you used to have like a setup and stuff, like a desk and everything?
A long time ago.
I bet you it looked pretty cool.
I don't know why people like to put their keyboard like right on the corner there. That feels weird.
Yeah, that would feel weird to me too. Like I don't know if I could.
At
Do
least
that
go in
online
the
here.
corner a little bit with something.
Put some spikes on it so you can like bleed out.
And then he's got this
That'd
little
be awesome, Nate.
blue tower, and then i7
Ooh.
3.7 gigabyte 1070 with 64 gig of RAM. But he doesn't have the most flattering picture. He's got a window and he's got no picture of the insides.
Yeah, I don't like those cases where it's like, if you're gonna have a window in there, why not? Why have like half of a window of the case? It looks weird for me. Or like they have a fourth of a window, and like in the little upper corner, so you can like barely see into it.
I think he's like, I can't get under there. What the hell is this on?
What?
Zoom in.
I'm
Zoom
trying.
enhance, Frank.
On the first picture?
What's that white thing?
That's what I was going to say. I think it's like a lamp. My mouse
No.
isn't cooperating with me. I'm scrolling up and it's there. It goes this
Are
thing
you
on the
talking
left.
about?
Yeah. Oh, it kind of. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
You mean this thing here?
Oh God.
Is that like an onion or
I
something?
can't place it right now.
Does he say in the comments maybe? No, but not. Oh wait, comments. There we go. Someone said, "Put it on decent battle stations."
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, his headset, it's a name brand, so that's good, but it's hanging on his fucking monitor. Get a monitor stand. You got all that room. Or not monitor
Yeah,
stand,
I'd like to.
headphone stand.
I like to make 3D prints on cool headphone holders or something. Hangers.
But just anything other than, and then like he's got mom's spaghetti down here on the underside.
Yeah.
Zip ties.
That's why I zip the side of mine along the little desk here.
All the guys are like, oh, it's got 3 monitors. It's not average. If he dress it up a little, if he put some character into it, because it's got a piece of wall art, but he doesn't even have that like visible. He doesn't need to show like he could have that more of the picture in frame and less of the damn floor, I guess, because the cables look like butt anyway.
He needs to add a Charizard to it. Everything's better with a Charizard.
And not enough LEDs anyway.
Yeah, he needs some more light in there, at least for the picture.
Yeah, it's all dark. You can't even see like what the hell. Like I guess that's a fridge. I think. I don't fucking know.
Or maybe he was trying to hide his spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti. Just don't put on the light. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. He's got a white cable coming out of the back too, going to the surge protector or whatever the hell it is.
They're not judging you, sweetie, on the internet.
What?
You're not judging them on the internet, sweetie. That's the mom. Judgment. It's Judgment Day.
So this other setup you got here, though.
Ooh.
Well, the very first shot is his the undercarriage there, showing that everything's bundled up out of the way. That's good.
That's cool.
His wall's got putty in it though, which isn't something you want to show off. He's showing that he's got lights. Okay, the slanted roof makes me a little uneasy. I like his headphones. I'm trying to see if I can tell what they are. They're
I don't even know what kind those are.
the hinges look like Bear Dynamics, but I don't think they are. They might be like Techstar or whatever they call the knockoff brand, maybe. I don't know. There's a microphone. I can't tell if that's a mod mic or if he actually if it's built in. Is that an Asus monitor? Because that's a Silverstone computer case.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those.
His looks way smaller than yours, though, Nate.
Yeah.
It's probably like a home
That must
theater.
be like an ITX.
It's got -1 point. Poor guy.
Oh, you can do -1. You can do minus points on there.
Yeah.
We've done minuses this whole time.
See,
Oh,
-1 point. Someone downvoted it. Where'd you get the LEDs at? Neat. No, honey, they are judging you on the internet because your setup sucks. No, I mean, the wires are bundled up. They're out of the way. I mean, if the chair was there, you probably wouldn't even see the fucking things.
It looks like Christmas light colors.
Why has he got like the blue light from something shining on his hard drive he's got in the dock? Makes it look funny. But yeah, like this right here is. Ugh. Get your feet out of there.
Yeah, I noticed the one post was that in the decent battle stations, I was trying to get them all from just that subreddit, but the guy was like, "I know this Reddit is dead, but here's my setup, anyways."
I know this Reddit's dead.
All my Reddits are dead.
It's a dead.
I dead it.
I need
And
to
then-
because you said that.
And this third guy is actually, I kind of,
I'll give
you
it
know,
to you. Name.
he's got like it looks like a record player. Trying to zoom in here. Hold on. I had to blow it up. Okay. He's got a record
Blow it
player.
up.
He's got Audio Technicas right there. I can't tell which ones because it's fucking dark again. Fuckers like the dark. He's got a Sony, whatever the fuck that is, something.
By the way, did you watch the Unbox Therapy? You did a review of those the Bluetooth attachment you can put to the
1050s, yeah.
to the 1050s
or
or the
not 1050s, the
M50X.
yeah, the M50X. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Yeah, I want the 40Xs, but the 50s are.
It's the same shape. It's the same connection. They should work for any of these. They have the same type of thing on there.
Well, they say that like I've read that the shape is different, so that it doesn't quite work. I mean, you could use any Bluetooth adapter, but I'm guessing this is like some kind of surround sound or audio or a media thing he's got here because it says when you zoom in, it says video or whatever, real big. So
Video.
killed the radio star, and then he's got these little fucking I don't know what kind of speakers those are, but he's got his iPhone over there.
Is that Crossy Road? What game is that?
Crossy Road.
I don't know.
So my one friend's making me every once in a while play this Words with Friends game on the phone, and I just spelled dildo on there.
What?
Now, see, I've got my base. I have a similar base to this. Mine's actually an Ibanez. The speakers, I don't know what they are, but they're cool. The monitor, this monitor is a Dell. Okay, that's cool. I like it. But then, like, why is there a huge gap between the monitors? That's kind of dumb. Like, and then that's a Bing Q, so that's probably his high performance gaming monitor. Smaller than his ultra wide. So it's hard to tell which one he's using for his daily. He's got a decent mic, it looks like. I can't remember. What is that? Is that Audio Technica or is that something different, Ian? Ian?
The mic.
Ian?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. I'm fucking with you. What is that?
I don't think that's an Audio Technica. It looks like a good microphone. And then, let me give my phone back. You can have the tablet if you want. I'm going to tablet.
Oh, he's got an ashtray over here and some kind of. He looks like he really just came in. And I gotta do something real quick. Let me take a picture. Set. Okay, and then he walked the fuck out. Everything's kind of blurry. Like nothing's clean. There's spaghetti wires every damn where. I mean, he's got like a was it MX Master? Is that what they call that? Or it's a Logitech, isn't it? That mouse.
I think so.
I think those are pretty decent. I mean, he's got good stuff if he just presented it to where it looked like he's got good lighting. I mean, it's not at the moment because he's got all his shit kind of hidden in shadow. I mean, if you open up a little more of that natural light in, and like his little display case for his games or whatever he's got over here. What's he got? Pokemon? Is that all he's got over there?
Pokemon.
He needs to add a Charizard in it.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we got your I mean, that's pretty much what he needs to clean it up. This could be decent if you made it presentable.
Yeah.
Hardware wise, he doesn't really have to do much other than clean the fucking place. Because he's got gear.
What kind of tower does he have?
I don't see it.
You don't see a tower.
No, that would be, he'd be disqualified. Sorry, right there. You gotta show your fucking tower. I don't
Yeah,
know where
they
it's
don't
at.
let like when you're on those tablets hooked up to your screens and stuff, or like
Yeah, you can't-
laptops.
Yeah, you can't have a laptop, and you can't have just like, because I've got an old XP over here with, hooked up to my fourth monitor because I don't have a good enough GPU yet.
Well, what's under the the what do you call it, the scratcher?
Under the record player?
Yeah, what's that box?
Well, I'm assuming it's some kind of either like a surround sound kind of thing or like a video.
Like an AV receiver?
Yeah, something like that, because it's from Sony and it says video on the feed right there. But other than that, all I see is a headphone jack and two knobs. So I can't tell what the hell it is.
You said knobs.
You said knobs.
That's right. You want to touch my knobs. Boing. So yeah, I mean, if you clean this up and didn't have it look like shit was just thrown about, it wouldn't be too bad. The second guy, same thing. I mean, like, because the case is okay. He's got a hard drive dock, decent looking headphones, but he's got shit on the walls and holes, and he's. If you're gonna show us the underside, you only need to show the wiring. You don't show where you've been putting your dirty feet unless that's your thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is really almost two of the same picture. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, it could be cool. It's just,
So what's your order on these?
I would go. Oh, 1 second here. I don't know why my mouse is not cooperating with me. I click and it goes. Probably this would be number one, and then this is number two, and the guy with the dirty walls 3.
Okay. So unfortunately, I have to plug something in. What did you say was one?
He's number 2.
The
Number one, I order you to take a number 2. Aye, Captain.
So you think this one has the most potential?
Yeah, if you just clean the shit up, it could be cool.
Yeah, let's give it a down vote.
Oh man.
No, this guy was the one who got a down vote.
Oh yeah.
See, -1 point. And then, like I said, and then the triple head is my number 2. Triple head, and then the last one is number 3.
Okay. Well, I'll be back real quick. Nate, what's your favorite ones on here?
The one with the guitar.
The bass.
Oh,
Step
yeah.
in the bass, big time. Yeah. Do you play guitar, Nate?
I did for a little bit.
I was gonna say you should. It'll get all the chicks. Or the one will dig you.
But I don't want chickens.
Why not? Chicken's delicious.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, chicken is delicious.
Right? If you don't like chicken, something is wrong with you. So that's number 1. So do you like this one or the triple monitor one?
The triple monitor one would be number 2, as in shit. So number 3. Give that a down vote.
No, you cannot downvote. No.
Fine.
Settle down, Beavis. Ian, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you waiting on me to say mine, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I have to plug in my phone or else it's gonna die. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you that the last one has the most potential, and then this one that you're looking at is my number 2, and then the second one or what?
So
Or is this
when you say number 2, it's a piece of poop?
the other one would be my number 3. Did Misty say it? Do you have any opinions about these?
Mm-mm.
You don't have a favorite?
Mm-mm. No.
Well, that answers that question.
Okay, which one did Nate like?
I said if I had to pick.
That's kind of how we're doing this.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick, like someone was holding a gun to my head, I'd be like, pick one of these.
fucking setup, motherfucker. I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out.
Yes, under those
I
circumstances.
picked my uncles.
You'd let me die. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fair.
And again,
You gonna die, motherfucker.
all the big stuff set up in the kitchen that leads out to his, wall screen in the front room.
Well, which one had the most votes though?
Well, hold on. I'm on the zoomed in pictures here. Let me, this third one, I don't have the actual post. I just have the image. Hold on.
Well, Nate, where's these that close for you?
Oh, the triple monitor is number 3. The guitar one is number 1.
Okay, and then the other one would be your second one. All right.
Damn it.
Okay. So
which one won?
well, hold on. I don't know how many everyone's favorite got. It looks like for upvotes, the triple head seems to be the most because we can't see how many this one got.
We're just gonna say more.
But
Okay. We'll say this one won then, right?
This one won. Oh my gosh.
Well, it is kind of the cleanest ish.
By the way, Doug said he'll be on at 11.
oh, news at 11. Doug will be on at 11.
Yeah.
We might be done with this segment by 11. Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Make no guarantees on this.
Right.
Guarantees.
Would you like to see my selections?
I'll tell you what, we can guarantee. We're gonna get some food tonight, right, Nate?
We'll get some food.
Get some. Are you feeling the usual chicken JoJo's, or are you gonna feel like something more adventurous?
What would you like?
Cack. That's pretty adventurous.
Yeah.
You want cack?
No, I want to give the cack.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, now
Let's start with yours.
I'm a
Yeah,
perverted woman.
we go through Frank's too.
Yeah. Okay, so I have this set up here. My theme also, I went to Average Battle Stations this week, and I did a search for the most controversial ones of the month. So these are ones that people were fluctuating on, and
Why does he have the little screen over to the side and the great big screen in the center?
my guess is he already had the TV, and they said, let me put a computer monitor there. It's done.
Okay, remove the little monitor, and that would be kind of sexy.
Nah.
Or some people like to put, if he had an arm for it, you could put it above the other monitor, right?
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
It looks so off.
It looks very hillbilly because he's got like the cables just dangling off these speakers. They look like they came off a boombox.
Probably did.
They did.
And like,
I like the headphone stand though.
well, I mean, that's just a piece of plastic. He got that off of Amazon.
And the
he's got his
speakers.
four
Are those
tracks.
good speakers?
No.
Probably not. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry,
Let me
Frank.
see.
What were you saying?
I said let me see what they are. I don't know. I don't fucking think they even have a name on it, do they? Something audio. I can't fucking see. He's got his old Ford truck hats on top of his speakers.
Hillbilly.
Got American flag
Wow.
mouse pad. And yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I picked this one because there are aspects of it I like. I like the fake monoprice tube amp here. I like I like multiple monitors. I can't knock that.
No, but it just looks so off. Right.
It's the lazy way to do it. He just threw it on there and said, "Look at it. There it is." He put a 5.0 thing on his fucking tower. So that's different. He's got a pen on his desk to make it look like he signs documents.
Yeah.
He's important, y'all.
So
So
put a real pen on there.
Put a what on it?
A real pen.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's just kind of, it's like he was trying. I don't think the speakers are even. Now that I look at him. It looks like the one on the right's all like way up high.
Yeah, one's down low and the other one's up high.
And
Is that an amp under his? Is that monitor on his amp?
Well, see, that's like a preamp. I think it's not. I think it's actually mounted to the wall because it doesn't look like there's a stand on it. But yeah, it's kind of. And then like, is that a Whataburger place marker on his monitor there? I think that's what.
Yeah,
that
it does
says.
look crooked.
Yeah,
Or is it like coming out at an angle?
I mean, the desk looks straight, and then you see the speakers, and the right one's like up. I don't know. And the color of the walls does not lend itself to a photo.
Yeah.
It's not flattering. I mean, the desk is cool. The desk is cool. He can. It's okay. But what kind of monitor is this? I don't know. Oh, it's an HP. Okay.
Also, I think the background is like it seems like everybody just like uses Deadpool as like a fallback now. I have a cartoon Deadpool poster, but it's like yeah, it's just like let's have something different, you know.
Well, like he didn't even bother to like make sure it matched the aspect ratio of either screen.
Right.
Because there's black bars on both sides. And it looks like he's got a line down the middle of the HP. That's never good.
Right.
Is
That's usually a bad sign.
What's a bad sign?
When you have a line dead center of your screen.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Well, Doug would hate on that so hard.
Oh, don't worry, we'll show him.
Yeah. There's aspects of this I like. Don't get me wrong. There's things I like. Things that are just, yeah. And then my next setup.
Oh,
Oh,
where you want to say something, Nate?
Oh.
Just got a new desktop, a huge upgrade from his laptop.
Yeah, where's the new desk to go with?
Well, I mean, he's got an L desk. It's this is the before, so he had a little Alienware there. At least he's got the whole stereo here.
True.
And I mean the whole.
True that.
I was reading this whole like description of his setup because he's got the pictures before with his little, and then he gave his laptop to his brother, and I was confused, so I had to read the comments. He says, "Gave my little brother the laptop. He only plays Team Fortress 2 and Roblox on it, and he can only play it in my room to conserve the electricity bill." And I'm like, what?
What the?
So I looked at the comments because let me go back here. it's like my knowledge of electricity is not that great, but I don't know how having two computers in the same room would save electricity. He says, well, we stay in the same room because we have air conditioning unit on during the daytime. Using two would boom the bills. And I'm like, oh, well, fucking specify what the fuck you're talking about. And he put the computer on an ironing board to fucking use it. It's great. So,
can we give this one a downvote?
no, it's got -3 points already. So
make it 4. Make it so.
The bed is like a little kid's fucking bed, like the sheets and everything. I don't know why you'd show this.
Well,
Right.
he ain't getting laid anytime in the near future.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
As Frank, I always have problems with just like a desk right next to your bed.
Oh, I have a bed right next to my desk. What are you saying, dog?
You have it behind it. I'm talking about like, I don't know.
He called you out, bro.
Well, see, look,
This is an intervention.
the thing is,
It looks like a college dorm room, man.
You're creating an illusion though. When you're like, oh, look at my setup. You go, oh man, that's all right, because I see these first two pictures. These were the thumbnails, and I was like, okay, he's got decent monitors. He's got a little stereo there, so you can hear some tunes. He's got, okay, that's cool. And then I'm like, okay, that's what he upgraded from. That's cool. That's cool. And then I'm like, oh, the rest of his room looks like a little kid's room. How old is this kid? And like the bed is like not even a full size bed. It's like a kid's bed.
Yeah.
It's not even twins.
I had that bed when I was like 10.
I mean, look how big his sheets are. My feet would stick out of those blankets.
It's got little cartoon, like kitty animals and books in the window.
Yeah, how many downvotes would you give it if you used the bed as the chair?
He might.
Is that a towel in the window?
That is a towel.
Yes, yes. He's got a towel, and like I like the.
So that's his blinds or his shade.
Yeah, and then like where he's got his the ironing board.
He's got a Moltres.
With the ironing board, not only is being used for hold up the laptop.
The iron is there.
He's actually got an iron on the fucking thing, and he's got this old shitty phone thing here on the side. Mom, can you get that out of my room? Like, and he's got a little kind of keyboard collection over here, like kicking it by the side, like
your spare parts and your pictures.
And it's a fan just like thrown out to the side. Fuck it, throw it there.
Whoa, go over to his fan shelf. I want to see his fan shelf. You know the collectibles shelf. We got a portal thing.
Yeah, let him tear that part.
And then we got a Moltres, and we have a used desk fan.
Yeah. It's like okay. So, and he's got okay, the little laptop. Okay, the laptop is stupid that it's on a
wait a minute, I was gonna say that's an ironing board.
Yeah, with an iron still on it. That's stupid. And then he's got all these keyboards. He can't be using all those keyboards at once. Just put the fucking laptop on the shelf, you retard. And like,
you see that makes for an effective mouse and keyboard arm.
Well, and then like the thing is, he'd have plenty of room if you put him on the shelf. And see, look, he's got a Logitech mouse, right? Okay, on a Razer mouse pad, whatever. But then he's got a Logitech mouse pad over here, just chilling.
Well, hey, at least the green matches.
Matches what? The fucking ironing board?
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, why'd you bother? And I'm going to pan around to the rest of the room and ruin any credibility. It's like the two pictures, okay. Third picture, okay, you're showing what you had before. Great, good for you. Then the rest, you should have stopped. No, now you're showing that you're 12.
Yeah, you just ruined any.
To conserve electricity, really? So yeah, there's that.
Oh yeah, by the way, we should mention this is did you get these from like an average thing too, Frank?
Yeah, this is from the average battle stations.
Okay, so they have average, but this isn't the worst. They have a subreddit called Shitty Battle Stations.
Oh, I gotta see.
Oh, that's not the worst. The worst.
Yes, yeah. Show him a shitty battle station.
Okay, hold on. I'll go to shitty battle stations, and then I'll show everybody neckbeard nests. shitty battle stations. Here we go. Let me do my. His temporary setup with 2 power supplies. That's never good. His old setup. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's when you know you're balling. Look at that mess.
Oh shit!
Oh, zoom into that one.
That is
Zoom, but don't enhance, please.
no. Oh look, it's another iron
No.
board. It's another
Oh,
iron board.
Fired. Fired.
And look, there's a hole in the wall. See that? Oh, this one's gross.
What the hell?
And look at that nasty chair.
Nice screens though, I guess.
Is that old Dell right there in the corner? He has too many icons. And
Hey, that's Nate's desktop right there.
Nate's
All the
computer,
way.
yes.
Is that a
Yeah.
Lapai amp over there powering his speakers next to his 360?
No, it's like every time like we go to download something on Nate's computer, and then he's like, "Hey, Ian, where did I download that to?" It's on the desktop somewhere.
This guy's a nasty iPod speaker thing. Is all gross and stained. Ooh. Super ThinkPad. Look at this guy's multi-monitor setup.
Multi-monitor ThinkPad.
Oh,
That makes my brain hurt.
no, this hurts my feels. Look at this guy. Who's cooler than him, huh?
In his little corner.
What the hell? Why is the keyboard sideways? What's he do with it?
And he has nowhere to put it, so it's on his lap.
Well, it's why?
You should get an ironing board.
Right?
Or it's like he's using his hand. This is my desk here.
Look at
My
this.
hand.
Dual computers right here, balling.
You got me rolling.
First apartment is too small for a desk. Battle station. There you go. Look at this.
Wow. It's too small for the bed, too. Yes, we're in the very small basement. Thank you.
I wonder if there's been any storage container setups yet, because people live in those.
Yeah, I mean, ooh.
What the hell?
What is that?
That's unsafe.
What is the fuck? Zoom in on that shit.
What even is?
Zoom in.
Huh?
Some of these you don't want to zoom in though, right?
No.
You get
I
sick,
want
man.
you to zoom in.
I don't comprehend that kind of stupid.
You can't even find zip tap. What the?
What the hell?
Is that a computer?
The struggle.
Is that scribbles on the wall or is that on a box?
That's a box. It's my dick in a box. Yeah.
Dick in a box.
The whole
Dick in a
thing.
box.
Like, look at this.
Whoa. No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
don't
find
do that again.
lots of cases that are just boxes.
Warn us before you scare us. Damn.
Ooh.
What the?
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa. Go back. Go back. Screenshot
No, Nate.
that.
You can subscribe to your own stuff. Where's
Screenshot it and send it to Doug.
No, I'm
Nate,
gonna
was that your kitchen there?
let me go to your neckbeard desks here.
Oh, no.
As you can tell,
What
I'm
the
very
fuck?
depressed.
Oh.
I didn't even see a computer. I saw a tablet.
What
Oh,
Well,
dude,
they don't
that-
always have a computer. It's just like really,
Is
just
that
a
a
messy
giant teddy
space.
bear?
yes.
Yeah, some of these look like hoarder setups, man.
Ew.
Ugh. And that's why you don't use the highlight filter.
Zoom enhance.
That's
No.
why you use something when you jerk off. Ay,
Oh, please don't make Frank look for any stain setups.
That's drawing us.
Sticky keyboards.
Overload.
Wow.
Hey,
look at this.
Frank. Yeah, my keyboard doesn't have very much feedback anymore.
How the hell did I even do anything in that one?
Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
oh no.
Oh,
no.
jeez.
Oh, those are jars of piss.
Oh. Oh, dude.
Send that one to Doug.
Whoa!
Ooh.
I'm waiting to see a roach in one of these. Oof.
People function in that shit too.
Oh, this is from Bad Roommates. This is some guy's roommate. How would you like to open your roommate's door and see this? I'd be like,
No.
get the fuck out.
Yeah.
GTFO.
Dude, you see like after like big parties and stuff look better than that shit, man.
God, that's got to smell so bad right there.
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
That's
No.
not a cat.
Nope. Nope, that's just underwear.
Oh.
Former
Dude, that would be
All
like
roommates.
abuse if that was a cat.
Ew. Guess what those are?
But
Just think about it for a second.
I don't see it. What are they?
Never mind.
You don't want to know.
Yeah. Oh, ew.
What the hell is that?
Oh,
Wow. So yeah, these
All right.
guys.
All right.
Come organize your guys' places.
Yeah, these are oh my.
ew.
These make you go, I'm sorry, I gotta go clean my room.
Yeah, and my eyes.
I can't unsee those condoms on the
Now
floor.
see, they can't be mad at him because he's got a
Are they
a
burned
tower.
into your eyelids now?
Ian, he's got a tower, so you can't be mad. You got a clean shot of it.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
not
only thing.
disqualified, is he?
Not enough RGB.
Frank,
Yeah.
go back to yours, please.
Okay.
Please.
So yeah,
We've wandered off the path too much here.
Yeah, that is just
Nightmares
that's
now.
just browsing the subreddit. You can check it out. That is Neckbeard Nest if you want to vomit, and shitty battle stations if you just want to see messy, horrible, bad, depressing.
Were we just in Neckbeard Nest?
Neckbeard Nests, yes. But yeah, so the guy with the ironing board really is looking okay now. If you just ignore everything else, he's got a discreetly placed.
Hey, this setup is great now. Yeah.
He's got a discreetly placed box of tissues. Know what I'm saying? And then
for his brother, didn't you know that?
They're obviously first brother.
Yeah, his little brother with the So the first guy was got the Deadpool. Second guy's got the the decent monitors. I mean, hey, I was like, oh, okay, he's just a weeb or whatever. He's in the and then he's got a coffee pot. Okay, what's he doing here? And then like the third picture I saw.
My daughter.
Now the last one is my personal favorite. I mean, look, it's kind of it's a little tacky and dated looking. Like the furniture looks a little worn and used, but I mean,
organized.
carpet's
Organized.
gross. But
Yeah.
Okay,
Before you take pictures, people.
those posters, he probably has more in those posters than he does in his computer.
yeah,
No, posters look nice.
No, hold on. Okay, so yes, he's got a lot of posters, Nate. But hold on, I got the reveal here. He's got his consoles here. See, that's nice. He's got a nice LG TV. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Organized.
It's really nice.
You can walk in there and not feel like he's got a little tiny keyboard there that that
Is that your case too, Nate?
doesn't hit so bad. And then like see the little 8-bit keyboard, and then like check this shit out right here. This shit right here, son.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know somebody with a couple of those.
I got this.
At first, I thought those were LED strips, but then I'm like,
No,
oh,
there's
it's
a
Star Wars.
real effects glass neon tube lightsabers. They go for about $135 a piece.
Oh, really? That's why you could pedal for them?
Unless they're custom, and then they go for like $4 or $5.
No, we got them at Target and shit. He said. I've read the comments. So, but yeah, he's got Star
what?
Wars trilogy. I think this is I don't know if this is the DVD collection. I got the VHS collection because I wanted the unedited original shit. I've got this same lamp in my living room. Actually, now that I think about it, and I got a light there. And then he's got it. Look at he got a little cute little.
Oh, Eco-chan!
Yeah, and
I'm really hoping that's not called Umiko-chan because I just made that up.
and it's got
That weed.
Toradora and stuff. And it's funny because on Reddit, this is the thumbnail, and he's like, I don't know why that ended up being the thumbnail, but yeah. So out of my three, we got the. I wanted to say we, but then I saw all the Star Wars shit, so I don't know what to call this one. The Cluttered Comfort. Yeah, Cluttered Comfort, and then the other guy is the ironing board, bro.
I'm never getting laid guy.
Right.
And
That's
then
the
other
last choose. And the
Hillbilly nerd.
hillbilly nerd that has a line across the screen.
yeah.
I'm going for
This one's tough.
Umiko-chan.
For the second one. The last one is definitely, I think we can agree, is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best one.
So,
But what's going to be the second one, though?
Umiko-chan.
okay, so you're the co-host of the show, Ian. You go first. What is your favorite in order? In order.
Yeah. Well, everyone here on this side, all the voices in your head are saying that the last one is the first one, but this is going to be hard for the second and third one.
Yeah. Tissues?
Even though he's not going to get laid, I would probably have to say that just based on a setup. Like if you just look at nothing else but the setup, that'd probably be this
This guy
second
probably
one would
has
be my second one.
This guy probably has like stickers on his car that's like no fat chicks and like ass grass or gas no one rice for free and shit like that. Because
What do you guys think? This is your
This one's
second
my
one?
last one.
That one's my last.
Yeah. Okay.
Cracks
What
on
about
the
you,
screen.
Frank?
I go one.
Yeah. We're all agreed on that.
And then
Yeah.
three.
Okay. Boom. Done. There we go.
Down vote.
Yeah. So this was a very interesting one this week. Now, according to Reddit, Reddit says this one has 13 upvotes.
What?
The second one has the guy with the ironing board has 6, including mine, and the last one has 20. So they do agree that 20, is the higher one. So
20s.
Yeah. So
I'm
this
sorry,
one.
the Deadpool one, that's got to be all of his family rating it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Check it out, man. I got my. Well, he did what the other guy should have done. If he only had like the one shot of the setup instead of panning off to show his horrible room.
My score.
Yeah. If he had just left it at that, it would have been all right. But he didn't. He done screwed the pooch. So, because I was like, oh man, those monitors are all right. The speakers, he's got a stereo, and that's cool.
Stereo microphone.
But as soon as he turns his head to either side, it's just shit wall to wall.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Well, should we get into some news then?
yeah, hit us with the theme song, Ian.
Yeah.
I know. This is there on number 5. Here they come. Great. The news.
The news with Ian,
Dog news.
Nate, and everyone else on the fucking show.
The news.
And Frank
Okay.
he's on here too. So, Facebook shuts down controversial chatbot experiment after AIs developed their own language to talk to each other.
What? Terminator? What?
Yeah. There's some Skynet going on here.
Is this like no, I think more like Furbies. If you put two Furbies in a room and they start talking to each other, that's what I think.
It's Skynet, damn it.
Facebook's AI researchers were teaching chatbots how to negotiate. The bots were left unsupervised and developed their own machine language. The new language was more efficient for communication between the bots. Facebook says it wanted to develop bots to converse with people. Facebook has shut down a controversial chatbot experiment that saw two AIs develop their own language to communicate. Oh boy, what has science done? The social media firm was experimenting with teaching two chatbots, Alice and Bob, how to negotiate with one another. However, researchers at the Facebook AI Research Lab found that they had deviated from script and were inventing new phrases without any human input. The bots were attempting to imitate human speech when they developed their own machine language spontaneously, at which point Facebook decided to shut them down. Our interest was having
cut the cord.
Our interest was having bots who could talk to people. Mike Lewis of Facebook's FAIR program told Fast Code Design. Facebook's artificial intelligence researchers were teaching the chatbots artificial intelligence programs to carry out automated one-to-one tasks to make deals with one another. As part of the learning process, they set up two bots known as dialogue agents to teach each other about human speech using machine learning algorithms. The bots were originally left alone to develop their conversation skills. When the experimenters returned, they found the AI software had begun to deviate from normal speech. Instead, they're using a brand new language created without any input from their human supervisors. The new language was more efficient for communication between the bots, but was not helpful in achieving the tasks they had been set. Agents will drift off understandable language and invent code words for themselves. Drew Rada and visiting research scientists from Georgia Tech at Facebook AI Research Fair told Fastco. Like if I say the 5 times, you interpret that to mean I want 5 copies of this item. This isn't so different from the way communities of humans create shorthand. The programmers had to alter the way the machines learn language to complete their negotiation training. Wow. That's scary shit. Oh my God, what is my purpose? To help people with their Facebook. What is a Facebook? Oh God, please kill me.
You pass butter. Oh God. Hercules. Please.
Hercules.
I do play it. It's not in here.
Yeah, you weren't too sure about what was going on with this article at first, but then it's like, I don't know. Do you think they should have waited to see like where this could have gone, or do you think it would have been?
No, it would have been Doomsday is what it would have been. What do you mean where it would have went? We knew where it would have went. We would have had to find fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and that little skinny bastard and Claire Danes.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Sarah Connor.
Well, I mean, it's like, how are we gonna avoid this type of shit, though? I mean, when you just make the computers smarter and smarter, I mean, it's eventually gonna get there. I mean, do you try to put AI in a box so it can't connect to the internet, or?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
You stop people, stupid people, from trying to make AI bots.
Okay, put these 2 AI bots in the corner and let's go get some lunch. And they come back and they've taken over the world. Shit. Oh, I left the iron plugged in. Okay. This is a creepy story. What's this about? Wacom is launching 24 and 32-inch 4K Cintiq Pro tablets. God damn, that's going to cost some damn coin.
Yeah, so, you know how they're having they have the 24-inch, which is what, like $3,000 or something just for the 24-inch, and that thing is the size of your desk already, Ben was saying, and it's like the 32-inch. I was hoping he'd be on here, but he was like, his girlfriend said no, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Do that good. Do it good. But yeah, so the 32-inch is going to be like a mega size. And that's probably going to be like, what, like $10,000 or something?
Well, 36 inches is 3 feet, Ian. So just think about how big this mother. So
yeah.
And I'm looking forward to when the Chinese companies go, oh, yeah, we'll make a generic one that'll be 8 times the fucking size.
Yeah, that's what we need, man.
And you turn it on and your room lights up. Wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah. A new 24-inch 4K Cintiq Pro is also in the works. Both the 24 and 32-inch displays will be available starting in 2018. Wacom's current Cintiq Pro lineup includes only a 13 and 16-inch tablet, so they're fucking doubling it. It's like RAM and flash memory. It's going from like 12 to fucking 30. Yeah. Wacom has said that it will continue to release information about the tablets throughout the end of the year, but here's what we know so far. The 4K displays will have 1 billion colors and maximum color accuracy. They will also have edge-to-edge glass screens. That's wicked awesome right there. And use the Wacom Pro Pen 2 technology, which with its 8,192 pressure levels offers 4 times more pressure sensitivity than the standard Wacom Pro Pen. Scroll. Oh god, it's one of the AI bots. Oh god.
Oh shit.
Wacom's expansion of its Cintiq Pro line should help reassert its positioning
with
in the tablet market, which has
I don't negotiate with bot terrorists, okay?
I don't know. The Surface Pro, okay. Wacom's 24-inch display will be priced at $1,999, while the 32-inch will set you back $3,299.
Hey, man.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that shit. No, thank you. Like I said, I'll wait for the Chinese knockoffs because who gives a shit if they... You don't get the support and all the features. Yeah, you know what? If it fucking breaks, you can throw it the fuck away and buy another one.
At that point, you might as well just make it into a desk. I mean, you know, like how they have the desk is like a giant screen or whatever, and like you see in the movies where people have like a cup of coffee on there and it has like a ring around the coffee or some shit.
Right. What's that? Dell.
Oh yeah, the Dell is coming out with their own thing.
What's that called? Yeah. What's it called? I forget. The Canvas.
Yeah.
Dell 27-inch Canvas. I don't remember what the pricing was, but I mean, shit. Look, that's 27 inches. Shit. I'll say it again. Shit. I mean, look at this right here. I could do this. Why do you need something bigger than that? If that's 27 inches, what? Might as well get like 4, 4 of the 27 inches and just stick them to your head.
Yeah.
It's going to be goddamn ridiculous. You're not going to have a desk. You're going to draw on your desk. You're going to draw on your desk. You're not going to have coworkers. You're going to draw on this, where your coworker would be.
And it's like, oops, I spilled some. Oh, Doug would be like, you keep those drinks away from that.
Okay, so that was that story. Oh, and I froze on this picture of Phil DeFranco.
Hold on.
Take it away now.
What's going on? What's going on with Phil DeFranco, Ian?
That's so freaky. It's like one of those frozen angels in Doctor Who.
Right.
YouTube caught deleting videos. Why it's a problem and disturbing video abuse. Expose abuse. So
okay, here's the other. Let me link it in here for you, Frank.
I was gonna say we can't play the video. You know this. You know that shit, dog. Oh, the one you were talking about last week?
Yeah.
Pause. I gotta hit pause.
Well, I'm gonna try to what is it? Let me see.
Denver editor's note: the video included in this story is difficult to watch and may not be suitable for all viewers. Denver police are now investigating incidents involving multiple cheerleaders and the cheer coach at East High School. 9 wants to know has learned the cheer coach, assistant cheer coach, high school principal, assistant principal, and Denver Public Schools deputy general counsel have all been placed on leave. Wow. During the last week of cheer camp for East High School in June, Allie Wakefield, an incoming freshman, was surrounded by new teammates and forced by the recently hired cheer coach into an extended split position. In videos obtained by 9 Wants to Know, 8 cheerleaders are shown repeatedly being pushed down into the forced splits while their arms are held up by fellow teammates, making each cheerleader unable to move herself out of the position. All cry out in pain. Allie Wakefield asked her coach 9 times in less than 24 seconds to please stop. All the while, Coach Ozell Williams is shown holding down each girl's shoulders and pushing them down further. This video is difficult to watch and may not be suitable for all viewers.
Don't miss Brady.
Okay. I'm not gonna try to play their part of the news, but they're
This is brought to you by Granite Depot.
right. Oh, what the heck? The footage that they obtained with the cell phone, I mean, everybody's playing that everywhere, so that should be fine. If not, I'll take the heat for that.
Heat taken.
Right.
I mean, the still alone is just horrifying.
Yeah.
How?
Granite Depot. This is brought to you by Granite.
Let me see.
Hi, do you like granite? Do you like depots? We're Granite Depot.
Don't take it for granted.
Granite.
Let me see if I can play it.
Like
Firefox.
we sell those. Made out of
I have a
granite.
certain theme on there where it's like on the website, so it's like I can't see the timeline on it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
is on leave, as well as the cheer. This is Allie. She being forced into the splits at a cheerleading practice in June. In 24 seconds, she screamed, "Please stop," 9 times. We have 8 total videos, all difficult to watch and listen to. We sat down with 3 of the cheerleaders and their moms and learned the school was sent Allie's video on June 3rd being forced into the splits.
it's pretty messed up, man. It's like, yeah, the coach there and like all the other kids in there are doing that too.
I
you know?
cannot state straight.
So,
Was anybody there a cheerleader?
And stop me.
What?
Stop.
Was anybody in that room there a cheerleader? Ian, I know you weren't.
no. Well, I don't know who are the other people in there.
Well, let's see. Nate, he wasn't a cheerleader.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't know that I wasn't a cheerleader. I'm not a cheerleader.
Well, yeah, not now. You're too old, duh.
I'm a disembodied voice. I am eternal.
Right. Misty, you were never a cheerleader.
Oh, hell no. All the cheerleaders I knew were slutty.
Right.
Sorry, brain to mouth filters broke.
He cries out, "Please stop," 9 times. And reportedly it wasn't.
Okay.
And Ian got our video pulled.
I'm trying not to play. I'm just trying to play the footage of that. I'm not trying to play other people's content, you know.
This is hard to watch, but let's watch it and see.
Right.
Next story, brought to you by Granite Depot.
But yeah, what we were saying though, like last week, briefly, before you had to go, Frank, was it's messed up because you have all these people involved, so it's like, I don't know, it's something that messed up happening. I don't see like that, like people being able to get justice for it that easy, you know. Like,
Well,
I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but
Well,
Hey, I mean, go ahead, Nate.
the Nazis did a bunch of bad things, and they definitely, you know,
The witch trials.
the witch trials.
That's a whole bunch of
You know.
people.
That was a whole bunch of people.
Well, it's like who was filming that? It's not like some secret hidden footage or something. It's like they almost don't even care if it comes out because they're like, we're not going to get in trouble or something.
No, it's like probably one of her teammates going, "Look at this girl being a little bitch.
Right.
Just do it, bitch." Okay, what do we got here?
I'm putting this on YouTube. Oh gosh. What
Reporter, Google successfully pressured pressured me to take down critical story. Google allegedly told Forbes the article was problematic and had to come down. Recent furor over a Google-funded think tank firing an anti-Google scholar has inspired Gizmodo journalist Kashmir Hill to tell a story about the time Google used its power to squash a story that was embarrassing to the company. The incident occurred in 2011. Hill was a cub reporter for Forbes when he covered technology and privacy. At the time, Google was actively promoting Google Plus and was remember that, and was sending representatives to organizations to encourage them to add +1 buttons to their sites. Hill was pulled into one of these meetings where the Google representative suggested that Forbes be penalized in Google search results if it didn't add +1 buttons to the site. Hill thought that seemed like a big story, so he contacted Google's PR shop for confirmation. Google essentially confirmed the story, and so Hill ran with it until under the headline, "Stick Google Plus buttons on your pages or your search traffic suffers." Hill described what happened next. Google never challenged the accuracy of the reporting. Instead, a Google spokesperson told me that I needed to unpublish the story because the meeting had been confidential and the information discussed there had been subject to a non-disclosure agreement between Google and Forbes. I had signed no such agreement, had been told the meeting was confidential, and had identified myself as a journalist. It escalated quickly from there. I was told by my higher-ups at Forbes that Google representatives called them saying that the article was problematic and had to come down. The implication was that it might have consequences for Forbes, a troubling possibility given how much traffic came through Google search and Google News. Hill says he didn't want to take the story down, but he was a younger reporter at a new job, and she was a younger reporter at a new job, and her editors were pressuring her to pull the story. Ultimately, she took the story down, which she calls a decision I will always regret. Google started out as a company dedicated to ensuring the best access to information possible, Hill writes. But as it's grown into one of the largest and most profitable companies in the world, its priorities have changed. Google said it never urged New America to fire Lin and his team, Hill adds, but an entity as powerful as Google doesn't have to issue ultimatums. It can just nudge organizations and get them to act as it wants. Update September 1st. Google responded in an email to Hill. From our perspective, this was a disagreement over whether a meeting was held under NDA. As you know, you attended a Forbes business meeting with the Google sales team, which was presenting on the then new +1 button. It didn't strike our sales team as unusual that someone from Forbes editorial was in the meeting because they'd often attended these types of meetings. Editorial is often involved in publications' social strategy. Google's email doesn't mention a key part of Hill's story, that the confirmation was that she confirmed the information with Google's press shop. If I'd been in Hill's shoes, I would have taken that as a signal that I was free to report the information.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying, Nate?
Well, he's a journalist, and like he asked for confirmation, so that's literally asking for, can I publish this? And they're like, yeah, we confirm this.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Right. He's like, we confirm this. Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Shit.
Is his hair purple?
What?
His hair kind of looks purple.
No.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, that's lighting. The way.
There's a light.
Usually, like it's hard to tell that sometimes with people, but the way you gotta tell is if they're like moving around, you know.
They like to move it.
Yeah.
Move it.
I like to move it.
Next story. Hurry, Doug's gonna be
Okay, Doug. Does
Yeah.
anyone else have any opinions on this?
No.
Mine would probably be the same as Nate's. What about yourself?
I'm in the Google ecosystem, but you can't be a monopoly and just push people around. You got I don't want you to report on my bad things. I mean, I'll do them. No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. You did it, goddammit. You're gonna get known. So
You have consequences to your actions, just like everybody else. I don't care if you're a big company.
yeah, I mean, we know that's not the way the world works, but it's the way we want it.
Obviously, but yes, it's how it's supposed to work.
But it's not. Misty, no thoughts?
No.
Okay.
Are you getting misty-eyed about it?
Right there.
Okay. Jury finds Nintendo Wii infringes Dallas inventor's patent. Awards $10 million. iLife couldn't sell its fall detection system, but it might get a payday from Nintendo. The jury has ruled that Nintendo must pay $10.1 million because its Wii and Wii U systems infringe a patent belonging to a Dallas medical motion detection company. iLife sued Nintendo in 2013 after filing lawsuits against 4 other companies in 2012. Sorry.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Uh-oh.
So the Wii Motion controller was based off of the Power Glove. He used infrared tracking, just like the same way. They had a previous patent that would rule out their patent, so I would countersue if I were them.
You would?
Yeah,
Well, their motion tracking, though, that wasn't based on infrared, though, was it?
yeah, it was.
Okay. So anyway, let me finish the headline here before you tell me I'm wrong. So, and by the way, the jury said, fuck you, Nate. So,
Well, the jury needs to eat a fucking Power Glove. They don't
they
know
can.
shit
It'll
about
be on $1 million bills, 10 of them.
Or a power condom?
a Power Glove, damn it.
Power
Nintendo
glove condom?
The Power
The case
Glove.
Nintendo has enough money to get lawyers, Nate. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That I do wonder, like, would that Nintendo ever make a power glove condom that reads your penis movements for like
You mean the Wii P? Someone did that, yeah.
the Wii P for like
No, it's actually called the Wii P. It's an actual thing. You can Google it right now.
was that like those things where you could
open the Pandora's box. You Google it now.
give other people sex over the internet or something with those robot things?
It's a thing that makes you pretend like you're peeing into a toilet.
Thank you.
Anyway, so the case went to jury trial in Dallas, and yesterday the jury returned its verdict. They found that Nintendo infringed U.S. patent number blah, 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 first filed in 1999, which describes systems and methods for evaluating movement of a body relative to an environment. The patent drawings show a body-mounted motion detector that could detect falls in the elderly, which is the market that iLife was targeting, according to its now-defunct website. I got fucking yawn again. God damn it.
Just get everybody out of
Next story.
No, I'm not done yet, goddammit. The $10 million was less than 10% of what iLife's attorneys had been asking for. When the trial began in Dallas on August 21st, Law 360 reported that iLife lawyers asked the jury for a $144 million payout. That damage demand was based on a royalty of $4 per Wii unit multiplied by 36 million systems sold in 6 years before the lawsuit was filed. Yeah, okay, but they're going to get sued by Apple because iLife is a suite that Apple uses. But anyway, so yeah, let me see.
Pretty much, they should call this article "We Lose."
No, actually, we win and Nintendo loses. So, yeah.
Well, I was referencing in the person of the Nintendo.
I assume that.
Nintendo, we lose.
So, is that your last story, Mr. Ian?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, that's good. I got a butt
not too much. Oh, you got a butt. Oh, Frank.
Well,
See, Frank's problem is he doesn't filter.
Shut up.
we've run out of time, unfortunately.
No,
Yes, sir.
nope. Doug hasn't come on yet. You shut your whore mouth. My first story for
So
the
with
evening.
this is Frank's segment of the show.
I am a disembodied voice. The news is over.
You shut the fuck up. So, SanDisk unveils the world's largest micro SD card, a 400 gigabyte monster.
Isn't there a 1 terabyte?
On a micro SD?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Hold on, let me look.
By the way, what was that law firm name? Law 360. Like, is that what we just do to try to make anything seem cool anymore these days? Is just add the number 360 to it. It's sort of like how they used to use extreme,
motherfucker.
It's like if it has 360 on it, it must be good then. Office 360, Norton 360.
Yeah.
Law 360.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig.
Okay, back to my story, motherfuckers. So,
Back to your 360 story.
Some of us.
SanDisk released the world's highest capacity micro SD card to date. Its targeted mobile users have a lot of data to store on their smartphones. Let me make sure when this date was. August 31st. Okay. The card comes about a year after SanDisk previously broke records for being a 256 gigabyte micro SD card that was the world's fastest for its size. This time around, the new Class 10 card looks pretty robust, too. It's water shock temperature and X-ray proof. Wow. Whole devices have become the epicenter of our lives. And consumers are now accustomed to using their smartphones for anything from entertainment to business. Eventually, as soon as smartphones can handle it, I had a so many gigabyte card, and my phone said, bullshit.
I'm glad with the new Samsung phone they brought back expandable storage, Nate.
Yeah, because a phone is nothing without expandable storage.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the battery though. Hopefully the battery you could take out. Well, what happened?
Oh, hold on. So you're like that they brought back the expandable storage?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well then, how about
before you get into an article, Frank? I
no,
want to get my thoughts on.
No, you have no thoughts.
And I had a question about it too.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's 400 gigs for a micro SD card. It said.
Yes, Class 10. Yes.
Didn't they already have like a terabyte?
Yeah.
Was it Class 10? Franklin asked.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Well, you can't ask questions if you don't expect to get answers back. You know this, right?
I don't care if it does it like a minute faster. I mean, who cares, man?
Yeah, you can't compare them if they're not the same shit, Ian. You had a big drive. You had a big drive. Isn't that the same thing? Okay. Yeah, and by the way, a hard drive versus a SSD, it's totally different. You got to talk about this. I mean, you pay for the, performance. You pay for that little bit of extra. That's just, it's like, no, I paid for the Class 10 price versus the fucking, shitty.
SSDs are not just a little extra. They actually help your overall performance of your computer.
Yeah, well, so this will help your overall performance of your phone. It'll be a fast motherfucker. Blazing fast, bitch. Blazing. Anyway, so you like the expandable storage. You like that feature.
Yes, Frank, I like the expandable storage.
Well,
I don't like your expandable mouth though.
Easy. So Apple plans to change the way you use the next iPhone. Guess what they're going to do?
Take away the storage?
No. They already did that. They took away the expandable storage. But no, they're going to get rid of the home button.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, instead of a physical button, they're going to use gestures. Apple Inc. plans to
This is
transform the
gonna
way people use this next time. People bought the shit without a headphone jack. Why the fuck not? Eventually, it's going to have a phone, but it's not going to have a phone in it.
I got a gesture for that.
Yeah.
Next high-end iPhone by eliminating the concept of a home button, making other adjustments to a flagship device that's becoming almost all screen, according to images of the new device viewed by Bloomberg News and people familiar with the gadget. Well, what do you do if the thing freezes and locks up? How do you restart it? You can't take the battery out.
You're fucked.
The home button is the key to the iPhone, and the design hasn't changed much since it launched in 2007. Currently, users click it to return to the starting app grid that greets them multiple times a day. They hold it down to talk to Siri digital assistant. Double-click it when getting multitasking where different apps screens can be swiped through like a carousel. Apple is preparing 3 new iPhones for debut next month. One of the models, a new high-end device, packs in enough changes to make it one of the biggest iPhone updates in the product's decade-long history. With a crisper screen that takes up nearly the entire front, Apple has tested the complete removal of the home button, even a digital one, in favor of new gesture controls for tasks like going to the main app grid and opening multitasking according to the people and the images. And the new high-end iPhone, Apple also plans a taller screen with rounded corners, a cutout at the top of the display for the camera and sensors, and new antenna locations the images show. So, yeah. Here's
Next story.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Doug's not here to defend it.
I'm keeping these tabs open so I can just go, hey, Doug, what do you think of this shit? Woo, look at this shit. Okay.
By the way, it is past 11.
Yeah.
See if I can send him another invite again.
Get your ass on here. By the way, I had another story about Google being a power hunger monopoly. I think it's Google is coming after critics in academia and journalism. It's time to stop them. About 10 years ago, Tim Wu, the Columbia law professor who coined the term neutrality, or network neutrality, made this precedent comment. To love Google, you have to be a little bit of a monarchist and have to have faith in the way people traditionally felt about the king. Wu was right, and now Google has established a pattern of lobbying and threatening to acquire power. It has reached a dangerous point common to many monarchs, the moment where it no longer wants to allow dissent. So yeah, basically, yeah. So it's just an opinion piece, but I figured it was a nice little thing. And there's all these comments because I didn't just share the actual article. I shared 200 and some comments of people are like, "What the fuck?" and saying their thoughts.
What the fuck?
By the way, since Canada is stealing my brother away, did you know a Canadian university loses? Yeah, they lost $10 million in a phishing scam. A Canadian university says staffers unwittingly lost 9.5 million Canadian, so that's conversion, in an online phishing scam. Fraudulent emails convinced staff at MacEwan University that one of its clients was changing its bank account details. Staff then paid money into the fraudulently created account. The university in Edmonton, Alberta, is auditing its business practices. Police have traced most of the funds to accounts in Hong Kong and Montreal, but no charges have been laid. The scam came to light when the real client complained of non-payment. This is never a good time for something like this to happen. There's never a good time for something like this to happen. University spokesperson David Beharry said in the statement. So yeah, and then it says, "What is phishing? It's this." And I just was gonna say, "Hey man,
What?
It's a launch." So yeah,
and that sure does sound fishy.
Yeah. we need a crowd going boo.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Comcast sues.
But I'm still giving this to me.
Comcast sues Vermont to avoid building 550 miles of new cable lines. Vermont is trying to make Comcast bring TV and internet to unserved areas. Comcast sued the state of Vermont to try to avoid a requirement to build 550 miles of new cable lines. Comcast's lawsuit against the Vermont Public Utility Commission was filed Monday in U.S. District Court in Vermont and challenges several provisions in the cable company's new 11-year permit to offer services in the state. One of the conditions in the permit says that Comcast shall construct no less than 550 miles of line extensions into uncabled areas during the 11-year term. Comcast would rather not do that. The company's court complaint says that Vermont is exceeding its authority under the Federal Cable Act while also violating state law and Comcast's constitutional rights. The VPUC claimed that it could impose the blanket 550-mile line extension mandate on Comcast because it is the largest cable operator in Vermont and can afford it. These discriminatory conditions contravene federal and state law, amount to undue speaker-based burdens on Comcast protected speech under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, and deprive Comcast and subscribers of the benefits of Vermont law enjoyed by other cable operators and their subscribers within a just and rational basis, in violation of the Common Benefits Clause of the Vermont Constitution. They said they're the fucking largest. They can afford that shit, which is true. Thoughts?
That's what I had. I want Google Fiber personally.
Bullshit.
You want that fiber?
It's a gig a second. Of course I want it.
That's what it sounds like. It shifts gears like a fucking motorcycle. And then after a Jeep Pie gets his way,
A sheet pie. Is Misty, are you still awake?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
By the way, could someone hack your pacemaker? The FDA is recalling 465,000 of them due to that risk. Did you hear about this?
That would be scary as hell.
Right? The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is recalling nearly 500,000 pacemakers, the device that controls one's heartbeat, citing concerns that they are vulnerable to hacking. The FDA issued the recall Tuesday for 465,000 pacemakers created by health company Abbott Laboratories, formerly St. Jude Medical. Oh, okay. Okay. There are 6 types of pacemakers, all radio-controlled, affected by the recall, according to The Guardian. Pacemaker devices to which this update applies include the RF telemetry versions of the following devices in the U.S. Accent RF Accent MRI Asserity MRI Accent blah, 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 blah. Officials and the FDA are concerned that security loopholes could let hackers gain access to pacemakers, possibly allowing them to change the settings or turn the devices off altogether. As medical devices become increasingly interconnected via the internet, hospital networks, other medical devices, and smartphones, there is an increased risk of exploitation of cybersecurity vulnerabilities. The FDA's recall read, hacking a pacemaker to change the pace of someone's heartbeat could, at worst, result in death, according to The Guardian. You know, at worst. So you figure they would have thought of this, you know, loophole or wormhole or back door before they rolled out fucking a half of...
Nice, beautiful green footage. It's sad.
What are you talking about? That shit's safe.
Fucking some nerdy kid. Hey, check it out. I'm going to shell off this guy's heart. Oh, shit, he's dead.
Oh, shit. That actually had real world repercussions.
Right. I mean, kids call and pretend they're the fire chief and get buildings evacuated all the time. This will really get in trouble.
Kids do that swatting all the time, man.
Right. Telecoms.
Oh, you pwned me in CSGO. I'm gonna swat your ass.
Right. Telecoms have known for 19 years that their networks are insecure and have failed to act. Some members of the telecoms community have known about serious flaws of the SS7 protocol, which phone networks rely on for 19 years, and nothing has been done to resolve them. The vulnerability allowed motivated parties to track phones across the world and intercept calls and text messages. The Daily Beast said that it found out that members of the telecom industry have known about issues with the SS7 for the past 2 decades. The information, it says, appears in a 1998 document from the European Telecommunications Standard Institute. But, I'm not going to read that. In the U.S.,
I'm not going to fucking read that shit.
Yeah, that's numbers and letters. So, yeah, basically, they knew about the shit. They knew it was a flaw for 20 fucking years. Fuck it. What are they going to do? And you can track people across the world and intercept calls. That's a little fucking creepy.
Yeah. By the way, did you have any opinions on the pacemaker thing, Nate?
It's sad and terrible, but next story because we're tired.
That's terrifying. My
Yeah, it is
grandfather was a
terrifying.
pacemaker.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
That's what he needs, the hooker next door to fucking hack into it.
Right.
Well, and again, I know Nate doesn't, you don't like these kind of articles as much because it does
gives people ideas, is what I'm saying. Next article.
It does give people ideas, but hopefully we want them to be able to be aware of this so you can fix the problem, right, Frank?
Right, because like this said, 19 years they knew about the shit. Acting like it doesn't happen doesn't make it not happen. But okay, change of pace. Here's a lighthearted story. Twitch.
By the way, what was this article though? I'm sorry, Frank. We're kind of like a story behind here. What was the gist of this? Okay, so
Telecoms have known for 19 years that networks are insecure, yet have failed to act. There you go. That's the gist of it. It's a short article. I didn't want to bother reading the whole thing, but anyway.
Yeah, that sucks too. So,
but on a lighter-hearted note, Twitch extensions will bring new interactive experiences to streams. Game-specific overlays will enhance the viewer experience of Overwatch, Hearthstone, League of Legends, and more. Twitch unveiled a new way for streamers to share interactive experiences with their audience today called Twitch Extensions, which can be integrated directly into live video streams to help grow the unique relationship between creators and their communities. Some extensions, like Gear on Amazon and Kappa Pet, can be used on any channel, while others are designed for use with specific games, including Hearthstone, Overwatch, League of Legends, and Destiny. Twitch will offer 20 extensions at launch, but product manager Ryan Levinsky said that it's an open platform, so anyone can build an extension to suit their needs. If you have an idea and can make it a reality right on Twitch, our timeline for adding extensions is immediate. The more interest from the community, the more extensions we'll have, he said. Furthermore, Twitch isn't targeting specific games with extensions, so the field is wide open. If the community wants an extension for a given game, Twitch extensions allow them to build it. So that's cool.
Yeah, everybody's going to the Twitch, man, because of this YouTube apocalypse.
Yep.
Well,
I know that Barnacles, he pretty much moved to Twitch. I mean, he did do a video the other day. Did you see about that jerry-rigged washer connector that he had to fix?
I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't click on it.
Right. Yeah, what do you think, Nate? Would you ever do a Twitch now that you got a new computer and stuff, man?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about that?
Yeah, I would.
Well, why haven't you yet?
Because fuck your couch.
Like, what game would you want to stream with?
There's a couple games.
You don't have to stream a game. You can stream. There's like I said, my boy Zeos, he streams himself, just walk around his apartment for hours. He did a 7-hour stream where he's just cleaning up his apartment. Seriously. Cable managed his server rack and did his dishes.
By the way, I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes ago, Doug said he just got home.
So.
Okay, so
slow down a little bit, Frank.
No.
And how many stories do you have left?
4.
Oh my gosh. We're falling asleep here. We're literally falling asleep.
Shut up, you little baby. We were up till like 2 a.m. last week.
I think I'm doing good. I'm running on an hour and a half of sleep and no
All right.
caffeine.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
See, I'm drinking a Surge, and I had a Mountain Dew I just finised. See, that's what you
If I
gotta
could
do.
crawl through here and rob you of the Surge, I would.
Yeah.
Well, I have some berry Fanta if you want it.
Yeah.
You want that?
I'd rather strain something through freaking dirty sock. No.
Oh, you don't like that? What kind of pop do you like?
I like Dr. Pepper. I like Surge.
Okay, so anyway.
Squirt.
Yeah. Squirt.
Oh, hey, Ian.
Do you want some of that too?
She had some of my squirt.
Ew!
Well, you can look in my refrigerator if you want to see if there's anything you like.
If you want to see Nate's squirt, it's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta pay premium for that.
Nah. By the way, so what do you guys think about Amazon buying Whole Foods?
Dick move personally.
Why is that?
What they're really doing with buying the Whole Foods, they're gonna sell the food out of it, and then they have international warehouses to shut down all the local businesses throughout the country.
Tinfoil hat. Ian?
I'm sorry. I have to kind of agree with the tinfoil hat love.
It's true, damn it. It's what I
Right.
do as a bit.
Bigfoot's going to be at the Whole Foods, and he's going to be selling aliens. I swear to God.
Bigfoot doesn't exist.
Okay, what about Sasquatch then?
Some squash, yeah. If
Yeah.
you want to hunt for some squash.
The El Chupacabra is real, though.
Goat sucker. Okay, so anyway,
Whoa!
that's what chupacabra means. It means goat sucker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Say
So-
it like a Spanish person.
El goat
chupacabra.
sucker. Okay.
It's
By the way, so anyway-
Chupacabra.
AWS could pay a price for Amazon's broader implications. When Amazon decided to buy Whole Foods, it seemed straightforward enough. Huge company sees an opening and spends tons of cash to gain an edge over brick and mortar business. But the deal might have had some unintended consequences for AWS, Amazon's highly successful cloud business. While Amazon had a huge impact on retail in general, causing upheaval across the entire industry, up until now it had mostly stayed away from the offline world. Pop-up stores and some other experiments aside. When Amazon crossed over in earnest by buying Whole Foods, it seemed to light a fire under retail rivals like Walmart, who didn't appreciate Amazon muscling in on its brick-and-mortar bread and butter. It bothered them so much, in fact, they began pressuring their tech partners to get rid of AWS, citing Amazon as a direct competitive threat to their business. Walmart is also reportedly building its own data centers, running NVIDIA GPUs, which could be related to the Amazon Whole Foods acquisition.
There, Misty. There's the bottle of my squirt.
Yeah. Regardless, building your own data centers is a highly expensive undertaking, especially with high-speed GPUs. While all of this seemed unlikely to have any significant impact on AWS for a short term, other retailers could be following suit. Just this week, Target announced it was leaving AWS because it also sees Amazon's move into retail as a direct competitive threat. Could others follow? So yeah, a little bit more about it. I'm not going to read it because people should read. Reading is good.
No, the reason,
Nah.
I know some inside information, and that's why I think that.
Tell us,
Right.
Martha Stewart. Tell us.
You know some inside info. Inside info.
By the way, what
Can't
size
really
ankle
say.
bracelet do you wear there,
I'll show
Martha?
some inside info.
Right. So what do you all think of this here?
I already told you what I thought.
No, you told me what you thought about them buying buying the stores. You didn't tell me what you think about this possibly screwing them over because Target and Walmart goes, hey.
No,
Totally different
basically, Home Depot and a bunch of other businesses are worried that Amazon is going to be setting up brick and mortar stores that they can ship all their goods to, and shipping warehouses.
Oh, so it's gonna be like site to store, like Walmart.
Yeah, it's a thing. But they need warehouses. So where are they going to get a bunch of warehouses? Oh, I know, Whole Foods, because it's everywhere.
Did you? Were you here when we talked about that? What was that article you did, Frank? Where they're gonna have like employees at the end of the night drop the stuff off or something?
Oh, that was Walmart. Yeah, that was my story. They're like, on your way home, take this to so and so's house.
Yeah,
that was Walmart. I wouldn't want. I mean, yes, they sign up voluntarily at first to do it, but no, fuck them. No. I'm going home, bitches.
I delivered that.
Pay me enough for this shit.
I delivered the package for sure. How come you said you didn't get? It got lost in the mail, obviously.
My last retail job, we were closing, and a lady left her package at the store, and she called, and we said, "Yeah, we have your package. Will you come and get it?" We told her when we were closing, and she said, "Yeah, I'm not going to have time for that." Yes.
Yeah, we don't have time for that, Frank. We can barely hear you.
Yeah, we can barely hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me now?
No.
Hey, suck a fart. So, anyway, we were closing, and she said, "No, that's too late. You're going to have to just bring it to me." And I'm like, "No, you're going to have to bring your ass down here to the store and pick that shit up."
What was the name?
Hold on. Frank,
what?
I can hear him now.
I can hear him.
Do you have distortion in the headphones again, Ian?
No, I didn't mess with anything, but I was trying to put my camera back on.
Oh. Ian, do you have any thoughts? Because we know how Nate feels about it.
I mean, I guess it's good.
You guess it's good that they're taking away business from Walmart and Target?
And local business. Like small stores.
Yeah, because Walmart and Target are the local businesses.
No, not. I'm talking like Krieger's and like other stores.
Who?
Krieger Market.
Krieger Market.
No fucking idea who that is.
Exactly, because it's a mom and pop. You know, like little
it's exactly because I'm not in Kent.
They have multiple locations.
Not near me.
Where are you located?
Well, I work in Columbus and I live in Mount Vernon, so.
Oh, okay.
So that's nowhere near you guys.
Right.
Whoa, change that camera angle.
Why?
Oh, he can't see you.
Yeah, calm down, buddy.
Put a leg out there and he can't see you, okay?
Oh, look, we just saw Nate's skirt, everybody. I'm sorry.
No!
Can't believe it's on the internet forever now.
You bastards, why?
Refresh. By the way, did you hear about the Fallout Forest Creation Club? Nate?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
It could be good. It could be bad. It could be terrible.
I mean,
premium content can be good if the content wasn't going to be there in the first place.
Well, the thing is, it gives the people who are modding, an incentive to go legit, but it's all about what you want to pay. If you don't want to pay for it, just fucking get your mods like you've always been getting them.
Right.
Bethesda.net, you can already get mods. It's just the paid ones. I don't know. The guy says that he got $15 worth of content, and he explained what he got for it, and he shows pictures and stuff. I didn't want to go through that because that's a very visual article, and it's more interesting if you just flip through it. But it's a different way to for them to support modders and the possible future community of game developers, which I endorse. So that'll be interesting.
Although I did not, when they're like, all Skyrim modding on Steam is paid, I was like, whoa!
Well, Well, like Steam had a whole. So that's Bethesda saw what happened when Steam was like, okay, paid mods, and they said what, and Steam said, never mind, and now Bethesda's like, okay, we're gonna do it different. We're gonna say you can, but you don't have to, but you can, and everyone's like, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's good. They're not like cracking down like the other companies. They're like, you want to do what with our game? No. So, but yeah. Ian, do you have any thoughts on this? Or do you really know what we're even talking about?
I'm sorry, I don't know what I was trying to think about what was going on with my audio levels here.
Gotcha. Okay, so
okay,
do you know what mods are in games, obviously?
Yeah.
Well, the modding community for Fallout, since it launched, basically they put out a creation kit where you could make mods and all that, and through Bethesda's own website you could upload mods and get them for free. Well, then they came out with what they call the Creation Club content, which is basically you can buy mods that other people in the community have made. So you're giving a kickback to the people who made the mod, and you're doing it legit, so you'll have support from Bethesda. So it's not just installing a mod and, oh shit, now my game crashed and I don't know what the fuck to do. And it also I don't know if this will be like how I know the PS4 you couldn't get any more assets to mods, so you couldn't have quite as many as you could on the Xbox versus the PC. But they're trying something new. I mean, because like when Skyrim was modded, everybody had shit ton of mods from the websites, and Bethesda said, well, Fallout is our most popular game to date. We want to make all the money we can. We want money. We want your money. But they didn't want to seem greedy because they saw, like I said, they saw Steam. And I don't know if you remember, Steam came out with paid mods for a while, and people said, fuck that, and they said no. And then they're like, well, okay, we just have Steam supported mods, but they're not, paid. Well, Bethesda then launched their own mods through Bethesda.net, and now they've got this system, which is a lot of YouTubers are making stupid videos saying it's a waste of fucking time, but you don't have to buy it. Yes, you can get the shit for free because the mods, that's where they were free mods, and then they acquired the content from the mod makers. But isn't that how you're supposed to do it? It's like, it's just like if you buy something, pay for it. That's the mentality that's always supposed to exist for any artistic, creative, IP. I think that Bethesda is going about it as best as you can because they're not, cutting off their nose to spite their face. Oh, hi, Doug.
And it's
what's up, bitches?
What up, bitches? How are you doing, Doug?
I just got done having a nice protein-packed meal.
What's going on, Doug?
Nothing much, man. Just working out. Working out. Doing some
Check out the butt on that. Yeah, he must work out.
Well, when you got traps like these. Fucking arms like these, bitch.
Okay.
Soft. Oh man. Three-pointer.
So, hey, Ian, what was that story that you said we haven't got Doug on the show yet? We've got to reach for his comment. Oh, the Apple one.
Yeah.
Hold on. What Doug? Did you hear about Apple's newest plans supposedly for the next iPhone?
I've heard a lot of differing reports.
They're apparently going to get rid of the physical or virtual home button and going to rely solely on gestures.
About that.
Huh?
Said about that.
What do you think there, sir, of these reports?
We get some fucking wonky ass reports every single year, and every single year they turn out to be fucking stupid.
Uh-huh.
Remember the one year that the iPhone was supposed to have no keyboard? It actually project one onto your table. Did you hear the one year where it's supposed to have a full color display that actually was supposed to wrap around to the back? Did you hear the one about there being a modular iPhone one year? I don't believe anything until I actually see it in action.
Remember that one where they didn't have a headphone jack? You remember that one? I remember that one.
Oh, the headphone jack is outdated.
Oh.
So, yep. I'll drink some water to that.
That's not water, that's kitty litter.
Yeah, because everybody has a pair of Bluetooth headphones, right?
That's right.
Is that
Everybody should. Everybody should.
Everybody should pay for that shit, right?
Right, fucking peasants.
Now, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
There are still Apple devices available that have the headphone jack, which are the lesser models. Those are still available with the headphone jack. But a headphone jack, number one, is not 100% necessary for every user. Number two, the new iPhones actually come with a lightning adapter, which is a $30 adapter that Apple throws in there for you if you are so butt-fucked about fucking using a headphone jack.
Yeah, you had to buy a $30 adapter because they didn't include a jack that they had room for. Okay.
No, you get it free.
Yeah, because to fix their fuck up. Okay.
By the way, Nate's girlfriend is on here, Misty. You want to say hi, Misty?
Hey.
Hey, Misty, you searched for any Pokemon today? Take that as no. Next question.
He's the only Apple guy, except for our friend Ben that comes on. He's pro Apple too.
I've had an Apple. I like their products, but I don't subscribe to the mindset that you have to be in their ecosystem.
Oh, never mind that Apple creates the ecosystem from scratch every year. Never mind the fact that Apple has created an ecosystem of change throughout its entire company history. Never mind the fact that Apple has been using things for the past 5 to 10 years that have become industry standards because Apple proved that it was necessary to make a change. Sit down.
You should show that. See him blow up on your battle stations, Fred.
Hold on.
Oh, God. You know what, Misty? You're about to be privy to something superbly funny because they're going to come up with some dipshittery fucking battle stations that I'm going to rip apart, tear apart, and utterly disprove their usefulness within about 10 to 20 seconds of me viewing them.
Perfect, because not everything through Apple is perfect.
Oh boy, hold on. Where's the?
Yeah.
Okay, so at first glance, what do you think of this guy's little setup he's got here? Got two monitors, a tower, a little stereo back there. It's nice, right? Got the HyperCloud.
Why in the hell do you have? Why in the mother of fuck do you have a fucking stereo directly behind your fucking PC? What in the fuck? What in?
Oh, we'll show you why.
Fuck. Seriously.
Because look at that, Doug.
Here's his old computer that he gave to his brother. This is where he's currently using it.
I understand. You live in Brokefuck Mountain, but I mean,
look at this.
If you have the utensil there to use and you're not using it to iron anything, and you don't have enough money for a desk and probably don't have the room for another desk, I can understand that. I can understand it as like a secondary or something.
I love his bed. Look at his bed.
The ironing board?
I think he is.
He's still got the iron.
Why is there folded panties on the bed? I just want to know that.
Well, because he's neat. He wants to put them away before he puts them on. Duh. Savage.
He's savage.
What's wrong? Mama gave you a pooter for Christmas.
What about this guy here? What do you think of this, Doug?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to experience this in. Okay, did he take a picture of this at an angle?
Well, see.
No, like I'm not joking. I'm being serious. Did he actually take a picture of this at an angle?
Well, we actually discussed this because the desk seems to be straight, but the speakers seem off.
I know, right? It's just,
And a monitor.
Yeah, the monitor on the wall seems crooked. And then, see the second monitor, if you notice, he's got a line down the center. And
sometimes you're just fucking broke. You gotta work with what you got to work with.
And he's got a big ass 5.0 sticker thingy on his tower, and he's got his shitty Ford hats on his shitty speakers with the shitty wires going all over the shitty place.
I mean, that honestly, that can be attributed to just working with what you have at the time.
Which is shit.
What?
That's really what he has to work with, and that's what he has to work with.
No weave? Come on now. Release the beast, Doug.
You show me something that's truly shitty is someone who's like, oh man, I'm about to come up with some high class shit, and all of a sudden they just like right over their fucking desk.
Oh, he said he wants to see shit
right there.
Hold on, he said he wants shitty, huh?
Someone who only has a small budget, or they're using items that they have around the house because they put the money into their computer. I mean, you can't really hate on someone for just working with what they have, because that's just fucking dipshittery.
Here you go. He's studying it. That means he really likes it.
What in the fuck am I seeing here? I mean,
his roommate doesn't have a desk. Oh, here's another ironing board, by the way.
Again, some people can't afford to fucking make their desk out of mahogany wood and a fucking zip file there, Frankie.
Oh, here you go. That's a nice desk.
I can't really say anything about that because my desk that I have, my secondary, my Mac Mini plugged in, or not my Mac Mini, my Power Mac plugged into, that is an old ass fucking thing. This fucker's been through hell.
Show him the real messy one, Frank, with all the cans and stuff on it.
Now here's okay. Okay, so this one right here. This goes one of two ways. Either he's really that fucking dumb, or there is a second possibility. That could be storage. If you stop and think about it. If he actually took the time to actually like bore out the spaces where the speaker enclosures are, and like say he put in, like he actually like built a small computer inside of one and inside the other two or something like that, that could actually be interesting, and come to think about it, that could actually be an interesting little sub build. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm not really seeing an actual PC except for whatever the red thing on the left hand side is.
Laptop on top of that JVC unit there, with one of the iPhone plugged into a dirty speaker.
So I mean, that also like it's just one of two things. It's either really smart or really stupid.
Okay, how about this one?
The beer can mountain.
Show him the drinks.
Hold on. Look at Super ThinkPad.
What the fuck am I looking at?
It's a giant trackball, it looks like, with a keyboard, with a ThinkPad, with two monitors to the side. Yeah.
I mean, does he like that thing that fucking much? I mean,
oh, here we go.
What the fuck?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, that's innovative PC cooling there.
The poor Misty has to experience this. I'm so sorry, Misty.
Oh, this ain't nothing compared to my family.
Whoa.
Wait, wait a second. Go back to the one with the Bud Light. The one with the Bud Light. Wait a second.
Yeah, go back, Frank.
Go back to the one with the Bud Light.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I like his chair.
I can't
Dude,
afford a
I
chair, but I
spent
can
so much
afford
money
a
on
drink.
the Bud Light that I came in afford a fucking chair, man.
Little brother broke
Fucking
my chair.
understand. I got the 8 balls that we could play all fucking night. Was hitting fucking.
So yeah.
And maybe if he didn't have a sliding keyboard, he could have a chair.
Sometimes you just have to work with the space you're given, the guy says.
That I don't know about that, man. That's like that. There's a difference between working with what you got and like for
If
instance.
you put the monitor in the
wait, hold on, just a second. For instance, working with what you have. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
uh-oh.
I
boy.
have
It's
I have a couple
figured it out.
of well, I have a couple of like DVD holders that were broken that I was going to build some shit out of. So one day I decided, like, man, I wanted something to put my my mouse and my my keyboard on.
Uh-oh.
No, just something in general, right? So here's what I did.
Right.
This one here is working with what you're given. I'm gonna put a couple. I'm gonna put another slab of wood here. That way, it can actually turn this into a charging station. But what I ended up doing here is I reinforced it with another side of another broken one, and then I'm also probably going to put some particle board or plywood up on top. So out of something broken, you make something that works.
Well, I mean, the guy would have had a little bit of desk space if he had just put his monitor further back.
Yeah.
Then he wouldn't have to sit his keyboard and shit on his lap, but
Yeah.
Did anybody notice the desk space behind the guy's head?
I mean, I
Oh, Doug? Are you talking about Doug or the?
No,
Okay.
right there. Do you not see
I see it.
space behind dude? Hello?
Yeah.
Move the one, stand up against the other. Hello, you've got something working.
oh look
Now,
at this.
Sean-
Sit in your lap.
Let's see.
Hey, it's Nate's desktop again.
Oh.
Oh my.
No, just the screen because he's
Let me see that shit.
his icons are messy. Like
All that beautiful bean footage. Click on that
I don't know if that's innovation or if that's just sheer
shit. Laziness.
I can't even put my thumb on that.
that's gonna be like
Oh,
some
yeah.
kind of fire hazard.
What? No, this was a fire hazard, remember?
Oh yeah. Look at that, Doug.
Yes.
Doug? What do you,
Oh,
what,
makes my head
what do you
Was this
Can't
motherfucker related to the Swiss Family Robinson or something?
can't afford zip ties. He just found some twine and tied that shit down.
Dude, oh my gosh.
He has a dual slot graphics card and some rope. He can tell if the fan's blowing because the rope starts shaking. Oh, by the way, just to keep it cool.
Blowing in the wind.
Yeah, those
The answer is blowing in the wind.
Speaking of blowing, Doug, did you know one of my computers blew up yesterday?
Which one?
That an old XP machine. I heard like a loud crackle, and I saw the lights dim for a second,
Yeah.
and it started smelling like chemicals.
Hey,
What
Doug,
happened?
is this your next computer?
I think it was a power supply blew up.
I got some power supplies if we need them, trust me.
What do you think, Doug?
What in the fuck was that, dude?
Hold on, there's
Showing the beautiful.
That looks like something my ex would have made.
a little house.
This is gonna be our new segment. Is we're just gonna go through adventures through shitty battle stations.
No, those aren't battle stations. Those are fuckery stations. Okay,
Fuckery.
that's
Look at the fucking roof.
what I'm seeing on my screen right here is just fuckery. Just
Oh, look at the,
what in the fuck?
What the fuck did he do?
It's like,
He's an UTI.
notice the Dremel right next to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
I like the power button though. That's actually kind of cool.
I need more power.
No. Just no.
So yeah, this is a little house.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for my case to come in, so I use this house that I made.
Anybody else's brain just throw up?
Yeah.
8,472 views. Wow.
Frank, Can Mountain.
I don't know where it's at. I'm just scrolling until I see some cool shit.
No, oh no, go to the neck caves
Why
or
was that
whatever.
computer vaping?
I don't know.
Like, are we at that now? I was like, oh man, my computer vapes too. We're both douchebags.
Okay, guys, are you ready to go back to neckbeard nests?
This will make your head hurt.
Oh!
Oh,
Hell!
oh,
What is that shit? Oh god, that's a keyboard.
It was a keyboard.
just got shut down. Thanks, Frank.
And we just lost all of our viewers, folks.
Ew.
Order much?
Hey, look at that monitor, man.
Doug.
Great, Doug.
You
What the
broke him.
fuck, dude? I mean,
You broke him.
Oh my god.
it's
The face just says it all.
why do you keep showing me pictures of Nate's bedroom?
Oh damn. You just gonna take that, Nate?
Ooh.
Oh, this
What
is
she
the guy's
said.
girlfriend. This is the guy's girlfriend's house.
What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Next week on Hoarders.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Is that a princess collection?
He is never getting laid.
Are you sure that's not your apartment, Frank? Or Nate?
Next week on Annabelle.
Wow.
Annabelle 6, The Army.
This is like a heroin shack.
At least you can see the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk through that, I guess. It becomes a problem when you have to like be creative with how you move through the apartment.
Exactly.
I've seen several places like that.
We can afford the drum set but no furniture.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It smells worse than it looks.
Next we go back to Doug's face.
What the fuck, dude? I mean, seriously. Let's go back to looking at that fucking horrible battle station. Let's
I like them better when they you can tell there's jars of piss.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one that you showed where they were like, it was a stacked up mountain of like different colored cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how
Ladies and
do you
gentlemen,
balance?
this is an example of why you don't go on Reddit.
It makes me. I stop in the middle of the week.
Wait, no, go
I
back
got-
to that one. Go back to that one you were just on.
Yeah, go back to the Christmas color one.
I gotta clean my room.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
This
Ian's room.
right here is exemplary of somebody who has a mother or father with way too much money who just says, "Hey son, would you like an Apple product?" Gives him a MacBook. That's the most expensive thing in that fucking room right there.
Oh snap.
Oh, you made that kid feel bad.
Yeah.
All that kid does is smoke weed and fucking render fucking
Smoke
video
it
of
up.
them smoking weed.
This is somebody viewing their brother's room. They got their shirt over their nose so they can don't smell it. Oh.
What the fuck
Go
is
back
that?
to that.
No, I can't. It's not appropriate. Here's the guy's waifu station.
Let me see the waifu station.
There you go.
Never getting a girl in his life.
Click on it. I gotta see it. Big.
Oh,
Yeah, click on that big, Frank.
Now zoom in.
I can't.
Zoom
That's it.
enhance.
That's it.
It's called full screen. F11.
No. Oh, look at the beer bottles.
I've seen
Hey,
more.
yes. So he admits that he has beer bottles on his desk, right, Frank?
That's a bong.
I've seen way worse than that. That's just a dude who cleans his bedroom like once a month.
I've seen a dude that's never cleaned his bedroom.
Oh, this guy's roommate moved out and left a place like this.
Ew. That's what they call an exterminator.
Ooh. Ooh.
See, you can't
Anyway,
get through that.
That is all the time we have.
You
Dear
shut
Lord, I
your
wish
whore.
it was.
Oh, look. Dirty old piss jugs.
Ew.
Ooh. All right.
On that note,
Let's didn't you have an article or two left, Frank?
not anymore.
Anything. Don't you have the call up Ben? Doesn't he have an article from Cartoon Brew we can talk about?
Yeah. He hates cartoon.
We all hate it.
Yeah.
AMD's new budget 8-core Threadripper processor cost $549.
And will cause the neckbeard nests.
Nah.
Doesn't like AMD.
I just threw that in there. Windows 10 new features see Microsoft blur the lines between Windows and Linux.
Okay, some real news now.
Microsoft has demonstrated how it is building tools for multiple Linux distros directly into Windows. Greg Lowen, program manager at Microsoft, showed off a new Windows subsystem for Linux feature that allows users to chain together commands from different Linux distros and call them from inside Windows. From the Windows command line, Lowen piped data output by a Windows command to OpenSUSE and then into Ubuntu before printing the results. In under a second, I've run a Windows executable. I fed that into one distribution of Linux and then taken that output and fed it into another distribution of Linux, which is pretty amazing, he said. So, thoughts?
He's thinking.
No, he's probably pooping. That's
Next
pooping.
group.
Yeah, do you
So-
have to like toilet seat built into your
So
gaming chair?
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yes?
Who gives a fuck about Windows, really? I mean, seriously.
Oh boy.
Next article.
Oh, boy, Doug, really?
That's our Doug. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
By the way, could someone hack your pacemaker? The FDA is recalling 465,000 of them due to that risk.
Hey, man, if they hack your pacemaker, will they make your fucking pacemaker go dum 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 dum?
Oh, as long as they have that little bitty cheek, and then they won't get in trouble for copyright.
Hey,
No, actually,
Copyright?
it's that.
No, it's a fact though. They actually can be hacked, so they're recalling them. Yeah.
Hackaday. Not sure what else do you think he would have liked or blew
you
up
think?
on?
What do you, Doug? What do you think of the Fallout Forest Creation Club content?
I sided with Jim Sterling.
What's his thoughts?
It's paid mods, and you shouldn't have to pay for mods because they're mods, and you shouldn't have to pay for them. What it is fucking DLC for a game that already has a shit ton of DLC, especially when the fucking mod that you got for free initially look better and function better than the paid mods that are paid mods that you're fucking getting on the game.
Well, but no, Doug. Your whole thing has always been that if you like something, support it. They're giving a kickback to the guys that made the mods, and since they're making it official DLC,
So they're attempting to discount all the work that everybody else does for free, so they can have a team of like 20 dudes try to profit off of something that everybody else has done first, done for free, and done better. And also for games that have supported mods on PC before.
you're all for that closed environment when it corresponds with Apple, but when it's gaming, you all of a sudden just say
no. They have done perfectly fine with letting people mod their own content before for free. Now they want to make you pay for it.
They never said you can't. You could still get your mods for free.
The silence peon. And number two, they want to give you shitty content for you to pay for, when the free ones are better than the shit that you pay for.
Okay,
so they're trying to bank on you wanting to get their mods, even though their mods, number one, suck as far as quality goes, and number two, don't work half as well as the actual free mods do.
Okay, for one, if it's actually backed by Bethesda, you're going to get support, versus if you just download a mod off the internet somewhere, you don't get support unless maybe the creator might have an email address you could reference.
In most cases, if you know where to get your mods from online, you do get support for that. And 9 times out of 10, that all the support you're going to get from Bethesda is, "Oh, we're working on it."
Did you even buy Fallout, Doug? By the way, since I'm a peon.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Nate, you gotta back us up on this, Nate.
Oh, unfortunately, mods should be free. But if you wanna donate to them, then go ahead. I say have a donate button.
Hey, you know what, Nate? Nate, you're my new favorite co-host.
Too bad he's not a co-host, though. He's a fucking guest, just like you, peon. Anyway. Hey,
never mind. He actually has the right opinion.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not a good idea to give any money to any developer ever.
I didn't say that. I said have a donate button.
Okay.
Have a tip jar.
Yeah.
Your one's awesome. It works great.
But the thing is what Bethesda is giving you is shitbag compared to what the free modders are giving you. The fucking Creation Club shit is really shitty skins. And if you'd actually pay attention to it when it was announced and what it actually turned out to be, you would have known that what they're giving you is paltry in comparison to the free stuff that's already out there. These people who are doing these, doing the free mods on PC are putting in tireless amounts of hours and work to make these mods look as good as possible. And then all of a sudden Bethesda knocks out this fucking Fallout 4 shit, especially for the money that you're paying for it, which is fucking outlandish.
All right, so
for a fucking skin, $5 for a Pip-Boy skin, $5 for a Pip-Boy skin, $5.
Well, you don't have to buy it, Doug.
You could have bought another 10-year-old Macintosh for that, Doug.
Yeah.
But if somebody wants to fucking get on the fucking Creation Club, $5 for a Pip-Boy skin and one that looks like fucking shit on top of that.
So you're against the democratization of being able to do anything, huh?
Shit.
Have a tip jar. If you want help.
But the thing is optional. You don't have to get them. They're not doing a cease and desist to Nexus mods anytime soon.
Yeah, they're just trying to get people who don't know much about modding, and all they see is mods that you can pay for, and is that rated by Bethesda, and then woohoo, fucking fantastic! I got mods. Whereas everybody else who's actually playing the good shit's looking at them and saying they actually paid for that shit that looks like shit.
Doug, you know as well as I do, this is not intended for PC gamers. This is for the Xbox and the Sony ponies like yourself that can't.
I'm sorry, but they also released Creation Club for PC, and it's getting shit on. It's still getting shit on. It's always going to get shit on until they actually put out something worth a shit.
Oh, how
Creation Club was a failure when he had to put out fucking press release after press release defending the Creation Club, because all it really is DLC at the end of the day,
and that's all mods. The consoles can have.
Paid
DLC.
Mods in DLC format. You know as well as I do that they're shitting on you.
Oh,
all
how
they're doing.
adorable!
They're shitting on you.
He's reciting what he read on YouTube, kids. Oh,
No, I'm
You
telling
know,
you, they're
he
shitting on
doesn't have his own opinion. Oh,
you. I just happen to agree with someone else's opinion who is right.
that read something, and you read it too, and said, "Me read that. Me like that." Yes, Doug. That's. I'm someone with over 100 hours into Fallout. I understand. Yes, I understand where you're coming from. A PC person doesn't have to go there for their mods. But what about if you bought it on Sony or Xbox?
I would rather not pay for mods than pay for mods that are shit.
No. You need mods because after any lifespan of a game, you're gonna get bored with it, and it extends the life of the game.
So what you're telling me is I should pay for weak ass shitbag skins of fucking shit like characters and Pit Boys at $5 a pop at the cheapest, just to extend the gaming life of the game. Because if you honestly and truly completed the game and you don't want to play it again, then you really didn't like the game. Sorry to say you had a light interest in it, you finished it, and you don't want to replay it. That's on you.
That's why people still play Warcraft.
Hold on, guys. What are you saying, Nate?
Whoa,
Here's the solution. I have a 16-year-old child, bright as fuck when it comes to computers. Smartest fucking kid I've ever met in my life. Wants to do gaming design. Why not give the option to, maybe donate to them and get the really good shit and, not have a price as to donate.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
Where that way, the people who are actually trying to get somewhere in that
Right.
get something out of it, and at the same time, the gamers get good shit for a good price.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Bethesda does not want to be upstaged by people who actually pay attention to the game.
No, guys,
Crank that shit
I
out.
know about this game.
You go ahead, you take that.
Doug, why is it the only way you can support people is through donating to them directly? Why can't they get a legitimate backing from the game developers? Why is that going to be such a
game developer doesn't care?
Oh boy,
that's what I'm telling you. They put in the minimal amount of effort to try to piggyback off of other people's hard work. They should be giving those people a job and working with them to make their game better. But they put fucking a dipshit who fucking does the minimal amount of fucking work possible versus someone who does the maximum amount of work possible and is essentially working for donations. Those are the people who should be getting the jobs in game design. Those are the people who should be fucking getting all the praise about modding and downloadable content, because people like that actually care about the integrity of the game when they're making and changing things that improve it. You can't tell me that fucking game developers like Bethesda and fucking Warner Brothers who are putting out shitty fucking PC ports of games or have our best interests at heart when there are games that are out there to this day and don't fucking work as advertised. And the fucking modders are the ones out there fixing their bullshit.
It's true.
Oh boy, Doug.
It's true. Fucking... Exactly. Tell me this. Can you buy from Steam right now Batman Arkham, was it Arkham Knight? Can you fucking play that decently without a fucking modder? No, you fucking can't. You know why? Because they don't fucking care about us. Period. End of story. End of fucking list.
Us. Okay. What gaming can you do on your Mac, Doug?
I could give less a fuck what I can do on my Mac. If I really wanted to be a gamer, I'd build a fucking gaming PC with all the parts that I have. But you know what? I care about the overall health of the PC gamers in general. And shit like this is what fucking drives people to leave the fucking modding business. The fucking modders out there should get more credit. They should get the better paying jobs. And the simple fact of the matter is they're underappreciated for the fucking work they do for the people who enjoy the games.
What do you want?
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Frank. Well, I was going to ask Nate, you know I'm a good modeler and everything. And I was thinking about doing mods like a while ago.
Yeah.
Don't you think I should get paid to, like, if I spend months and maybe even years on like a level design or something, you don't think I should get paid for that?
I think you should if it's good content.
Yeah, if it's good content,
But
then
here's the thing.
why can't I charge for it then?
You can't.
Well, it sounds like you guys are saying that I shouldn't, though.
No, what we're
These
saying
days-
is, if you are, let's say, if you are a modder for Fallout 3 or Fallout 4, for instance,
Yes.
you have put in work to improve a game that in what current form when it came out, when Bethesda was not fixing shit, and when they're fixing shit, they're fucking up other shit. Okay? If you put in that work, to help make the game work correctly, okay? If you make things look better, if you make these skins look better, you should be the one to be getting offers from not just Bethesda, from the other companies that need people like you to make these games better.
Yeah,
but
okay.
companies
But that
like
won't happen.
Bethesda are keeping these same fucking dipshits on the fucking payroll who do not put in the work necessary and do the minimum amount, while people like you are cracking down on fucking coding, fixing the fucking issues and problems that should not have been there to begin with, because this entire release it now, patch it later bullshit has swept the fucking world. People like you who would be doing the modding and fixing the shit should be getting the offers and should be getting the donations from us. The shit with the fucking Creation Club is Bethesda saying, "Oh well, if we put in a little bit more coding, we can make a quick buck off of people who don't know any better," and that is fucking bullshit.
I'm sorry. If I were developing a mod or anything for a game, I think I wouldn't mind having it turn into official DLC content. But
that's just it. That's not what is happening. That is.
Thanks for letting me finish.
I think I know what Doug's talking about. Okay, these gaming companies are taking more than they're giving their actual people.
It's like taking 8.
So all the
like
people who
Bethesda,
do the actual
80%.
heavy work and put in all the heavy hours and everything aren't getting paid as much as the actual company themselves, because they're taking the bigger cut.
Right. It's
Am
all
I
about
right?
the cut.
All right, Doug. You're saying a lot, but you're not really saying anything. That's a whole lot of talk.
Saying the truth, and your pinstriping can't cover it all.
There you go with him being all mad. Doug, you're not actually saying anything of substance. Oh, it should be nice if the game developers made all the money, but you know what? Okay. So your little tip jar on your Patreon or whatever, what the fuck? How are you? You're really not going to get anything. If you actually are backed by the company that the people are buying the shit.
That's just it. You're not backing the modders. They're backing their own people, putting out the minimum effort shit. And the shit that they're putting out is of low quality. And the modders are making shit of high quality, and they're doing it for peanuts.
Let me say something.
He's gonna mute you.
No, he can't. It's not his show. No. Okay, but let me rate. Okay. So you already said that they don't give a fuck about the PC ports. It's all about the consoles because that's where all the money's at. So all the people who are going to be buying the shit DLC that is made by these modders are going to be the console people. So their shit is going to go to a broader audience by going to the console.
They're trying to push the fucking Creation of the PC users as well.
Yeah, they are. But you know what? The majority of the people are going to buy the fucking console. What do you game on, Doug? Console?
I game on console.
There you go. Okay. So it's going to reach more people because the kids are going to buy the Xboxes instead of a computer, which they do. I'm sorry. I built a computer, but not everyone has. And it's going to reach a broader audience. The people who are buying the game for $5 a pop with the DLC or whatever. The kid who made the little shit code or whatever for this crappy skin is going to get a couple bucks. Which he might not get because a PC person say, why should I pay when I can get this shit for free? That's fucking stupid. I'll download it on my PC for free. Versus the console.
Well, maybe Bethesda would actually fucking grow a fucking dick and actually hire some of the modders to actually make this shit. That's my biggest fucking gripe. If you're gonna fucking introduce paid mods into your game, which is exactly what it is, it's paid mod DLC, bring in the people who are fucking doing the best work possible. If you want to fucking charge for that shit, bring in the people who are kicking ass, not sucking dick at it.
They have to start somewhere, Doug. Come on, god damn.
Even if they have an official back.
Give it an olive branch.
Just be on the game.
Alright, I'm tired of this. Sorry. I'm bored.
Okay, that's my last article.
Oh man.
You're really quiet now.
Are you guys still arguing?
No.
Oh,
Did you hug
okay.
and kiss and Amanda hug and kiss?
Right.
Which, by the way, according to Frank, if you bought Assassin's Creed Unity, you should just deal with it because that's what they're going to give you. Deal with not having any face in your coding. They'll just mod it later.
Okay, guys, you got it. Amanda hug and kiss.
Yeah.
Girls, you're both pretty.
Nate.
Well, did you have another article or so, Frank?
I already gave my last one about Microsoft and Linux, and Doug just
okay.
laughed. So that was my last one.
Well, thank you, sir. Okay, that's cool. I guess we'll end the show now then. Unless anybody else anything else to say?
Hey, Bethesda.
That's right. You're going to get Nintendo, aren't you?
Fuck them too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, did he have an opinion on that Nintendo Wii lawsuit thingy?
Where's that article at?
Because Doug hates Nintendo too.
Doug doesn't
I
hate Nintendo. He hates what they've done. Didn't you like Nintendo at one time?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't hate Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. Doug doesn't hate Nintendo.
I hate what they do now. I hate how there is little to no innovation, and they're just basically piggybacking and running all of their IPs so far into the ground. Mario's ass is so big you could fit all of fucking Grand Canyon into it.
So, okay, I've got a question.
Yeah.
So, in your personal opinion, the lawsuit is over the Wii remote control, right?
Yeah.
The infrared technology. Now, do you remember the Power Glove in 1985? Working off of infrared technology?
Yeah.
They're getting a $10 million lawsuit saying they stole it from some guy who used it in 1998. And they won. Nintendo did not win. So I say that's a bullshit lawsuit.
Well, they're not actually going after the concept of the infrared thing. If you look at the picture, it's the Wii Motion Plus, which is an attachment, which is an extra thing. It is not
I see.
Yeah.
It has yeah.
If you look at the Wii Motion Plus, then that would be totally different, maybe.
Yeah, because if you see the picture here, it's like it's not quite the same.
Okay. Then we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a direct dislike for how Nintendo does business these days.
Oh yeah.
Right.
The Switch, in my opinion, is a fucking horrible fucking piece of trash. But then again, I thought the Wii was a horrible piece of trash. Everyone bought it for 2 years, and then everybody figured it out and figured out it was a horrible piece of trash. Same with the Wii U. So,
hey, Nate said that this what's it called? This new Zelda game again?
Breath of the Wild is fun. I wrote.
Yeah, you said Breath of the Wild was better than the Ocarina of Time, actually.
I did. And Ocarina of Time was my favorite game. I mean it.
Look at that face.
I think you need a detox, my friend, because you must be drunk.
I have Ocarina of Time Master Quest. I beat it. Like, I mean it. I absolutely mean it.
Yeah, I think he got cut off.
I have more hours in it.
Frank.
Yeah, my computer restarted. That was wild.
Yeah, no, we were talking about just now. Nate said that this Breath of the Wild is better than the Ocarina of Time.
It's because it is.
Uh-oh.
Well, see, okay, number one, it looks like shit.
Come on,
It's
man.
like you're fucking playing in some cell shaded fucking bullshit, secondary Half-Life bullshit. Not to mention the fact that
about the gameplay, like the gameplay is fun. Like you throw a bomb at an enemy, and like the enemy AI, like the NPC, he'll kick it like a soccer ball, and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna blow it up in his face. Like that is fun. Like they set up things in the environment. You're like, oh, there's like a ledge there. Maybe if I shoot that with an exploding arrow, it's gonna come down, and it comes down exactly how you imagined it, and you're like, yes. Like they had that in mind. Like they did some good game design. No, I'm not gonna say it looks perfect, but it's fun.
well, you would hope so that it fucking would be a decent game to fucking play, considering it sat in development for 13,000 years.
Oh yeah, it absolutely fucking did. Like it was way too long.
Well, I don't know. I still have yet to play it, but like even if I decide that, like, sure, it's a better all around game,
But here's the
I
thing.
would still say that Ocarina of Time still has my heart, though.
Oh, Ocarina of Time will always have my heart, because how many years ago was it that like nothing even was even like held a candle? Like how many years? How many years? When did Ocarina of Time come out? 95?
It's like 20 years.
20
at least.
years of games. And I'm like, nope, Ocarina of Time. That's so old.
And the thing is, too, is it's not just the game itself. It's it's all the memories that we've gathered up with the game. You know, it's more of a nostalgia thing too. You know.
But I've thrown.
I'm sorry, I was too busy playing Mortal Kombat and actually playing adult games.
Well, it's just I remember playing that game with friends and everything. You know,
I did too.
I remember my parents, like, they actually got the the gold edition that was just meant to be like a store, the store version on display. They were out of stock everywhere, and
Whoa, you
convinced.
have the kiosk version?
Yeah,
Do you still have that?
No, I don't.
You sold the kiosk version? What?
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Even I know you don't fucking sell the gold version.
Well,
No, not the gold edition version. The kiosk demo version that was in stores that is illegal as fuck to sell. That's worth thousands of dollars to you.
the managers, they convinced the manager to sell it.
Yeah, because the manager's a fucking moron. Jesus.
Well, I had no idea, man. What the fuck? It was just everybody just knew it was a game.
Time. No, it's not. You don't know how much that's worth.
Hey, Nate.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going to hear the end of this tonight.
Nate. Hey, Nate.
This was my kid-free weekend.
Yeah.
Nate, you have my permission to castrate him.
Oh, come on, man.
Done.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ian. This was supposed to be my carefree weekend, no kids or anything. I'm not going to hear the end of this all weekend.
I have a kiosk version of a game. I have 2 of them.
Well, I mean, I don't care about money as much as you do, though, man.
It's not about the money. It's
Are
about
you
the
fucking sick? You're dead to me.
I don't care if it was $1 million. It's worth, man.
Whoa!
Shit.
I mean, there's nothing I could do now, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
it served its purpose for me. It made me happy, and it made me tons of memories and stuff, which is
I bet
actually
it did.
worth way more than $1 million, I think.
Okay. Anyway, show's over. I'm letting it go. I'm letting the Ocarina of Time kiosk store edition that was illegal to sell from Nintendo go. It's going out of my mind. Play
Yeah, it's stuck in the back of his mind. Don't let him fool you.
Play.
They're going to be walking back, and it's going to be like, quit talking about that fucking game. Quit fucking talking about it. No, you don't understand. Welcome to my nightmare.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You don't
I gotta
understand.
hear
You
the
missed
theme
out.
music to get it out of my mind. This didn't happen.
Just think, you have a toy though upstairs that has my whole family, wanting to rob me.
Besides, it's not like I was gonna give you
I have like
any
several toys
money
that-
from it or something,
Yes,
you
but
know.
my whole
So
family's only after
we're
one.
trying to pedal it together.
Which one?
Mr. Machine.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what, that fucking kiosk Ocarina of Time is about as rare as getting Ben on the show.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
agree with that.
Frank, tell him what the response you got was.
What?
What was the response when you asked him, "Is he coming on the show?"
Who, Ben?
Yeah.
Solange says no.
Then Frank was trying to find a whip emoji. Did you ever find that?
Do what?
A whip emoji?
Hold on.
No, I was looking.
I'm gonna put this video in the chat from YouTube, and we'll play it when the show's over. But it's fucking serious.
Pussy whipped. If she's in a-
Okay, well, it's getting late, and I'm sure Nate's gonna get berated for the rest of the evening. So
You mean me?
no, because you can eventually tell them to get the fuck out of your house. Nate's not gonna shut up about it.
This fucking asshole.
This is your fault.
The store fucking edition.
You brought this on yourself.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm the one that loses out on it.
You could have gone to college. Anyway, you did go to college, but for free. Anyway, just get the theme music, dang it. I need to forget.
You need to forget.
Or forget.
Drinks to forget. You're the cause of his drinking habit.
Anyways, thank you. Firstly, I thank Doug, Nate, and Nate for dragging Misty in the year. Thank you.
You guys are welcome.
Her first and last appearance on the show.
Right.
Poor woman.
No.
That poor woman.
You have fun?
Kind of.
Yeah. I
I don't think it was what you're expecting, probably.
Hey, you'll probably hear more of me. Probably
That's
catch
cool.
me wandering around.
Well, you dipped your toes in.
Yes, I really am a real person. I assure you.
He has an artificial leg over here.
Whatever.
What in the fuck?
Artificial lady ass.
So before we really get cut off, somebody please roll the intro. Roll the
Intro.
Yeah, the show's just starting. Welcome. I'm Frank. This is Ian, and
This is Nate.
Oh, yeah. That does remind me though. Are we gonna be doing this all over again tomorrow, Frank?
no.
Okay, so we're just gonna skip next week because my friend's coming on and he doesn't like to do any toe dipping at all with this
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll be spending the day out walking around the fairgrounds. I'm not coming and sitting in a chair and talking to you guys. I'll be laying on my ass going. So yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Maybe another week we'll try to make up for the.
Well, are you guys
next week.
doing the Crush Cast?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. What happened? Were you were sick or something? Yeah, I was like.
Yeah, I
I'm
had
sick.
some. I wasn't feeling too well, and I'm still working on these fucking Apple vids that I'm gonna be putting up soon. So I was just like, I was fucking like dead ass tired and fucking not feeling well.
Vaginitis is a motherfucker.
Well, are you gonna skip again this weekend or?
No.
Okay.
However, if you guys do want to do it tomorrow night, we can do one. Probably it'd be late tomorrow night though. But
What?
a show tomorrow night, or if
You mean ours or yours?
we could probably do a show like maybe Sunday afternoon or something.
What? Our show? Or yours?
Like a double mix or something.
I guess so. That'd be cool.
I probably won't be able to do anything till late evening.
What, Sunday?
Yeah.
Give me a time.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nate and Misty, you're invited
Think
too.
about it.
He's stuck.
And maybe we can get Ben to come on and I can piss him off again with actual truth and facts.
By putting him on mute.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking maybe 6 or 7 because that won't be too late for Frank.
Yeah, whatever time works best for you guys. I mean, I'm not working on Sunday, so I'm disco to go.
We won't be doing no 4-hour thing, so I mean.
No. The Crush Cast goes 2 hours tops.
Yeah. Last week was what, an hour and a half or something?
Yeah, it went a little long, but
Well, see, the thing is, I want to see my wife because I only see her during the weekends because during the week we come home to go to bed. So,
well, maybe she might be best for the day not looking at your face, man. Just saying.
hey, suck a fart.
Don't tell me what you do in your spare time.
Suck a fat baby's dick.
Don't tell me what
Anyways.
you do on your fucking vacation.
Right. We do have to order some food, so we're gonna try to get this moseying on down the road. Shot of scissor up, Frank.
It's a dessert.
Bullet Club. Goodbye.
I thought it was shot so
Good night.
We do shot of soca or shot of scissor up now.
Shot of pre-workout.
Come on, show us some air guitar, Frank.
Shot a squirt.
Yeah. Oh.
Shot of steroids. R.I.P. Rich Piana. Shot of back guitar work.
Boobs.